We started on the picture of Milo doing the Family Guy death fall picture.
Excellent, good. That's just best mood.
Gaijin,
That means
Gaijin,
we're starting on a good note.
Gaijin, I gotta ask you because the internet is just absolutely like dying to know. Did I get a copy of Spelljammer?
Yeah, you did because I believe Wizards sent you that and a special edition.
Shit, did they? Oh god.
Yeah, they sure did.
That's crazy. I never would have thought of that. That's nuts. Oh wait, that's right. I made a post about that 5 days ago. I did. That was part of the agreement with Wizards.
I like these reverse conversations that we have, Zito. We should do them more often.
No, I hate them. This is reverse.
Hey Zito, did you get Spelljammer?
No.
Oh, too bad. I heard you really like it.
No, we're still in reverse. We're still in reverse.
I have to answer that. Yes, he did.
Oh,
wow. There you go. It's fun to mind fuck with people, isn't it?
You know what's also fun, Zito?
What's that? Getting Spelljammer 4 days ahead of time?
No, shooting overly great suit people in the face with a paintball shotgun.
Wait, what? Oh,
what did you do?
Right.
Are we about to talk about something that you can legally talk about, or?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
For the game is out.
If you play video games, then sure.
Oh, okay, it's a video game. I was like, did you go to like a paintball like gymnasium and like dominate the children? Like,
bro, if I can fucking play paintball in a gymnasium, let me know. That sounds crazy.
That sounds
you ever Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, where the main character has been in a snowball fight, and then he like starts snowball fighting and just goes absolutely crazy? That's what I imagine Gaijin would be like if he got like a paintball gun and was like at a paintball gun like activity center.
Joke's on you. I've used a 12-gauge shotgun many a time.
I like the idea that you're saying just like the activity center, the woods.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
The activity.
Well, you guys live in like a big city, so I figured you guys probably have to just go into like a big building somewhere. You don't really have woods.
That sounds astounding. I would love that.
They make these giant like lot playgrounds where there's like hay barrels that are set up and like boxes and stuff so that you can use them as cover. They're huge.
I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something that can be taken completely out of context. It's like a skate park for shooting people.
But see, the other people have rocket launchers and bats and.
Yeah, I went up against a guy who like owned the joint at one of the places in Jersey, and he had a sniper rifle. What the fuck is playing? I didn't get to do it.
Dude, how did you not know you had a grenade launcher? I ask you.
Oh, I had grenades. I cheaped the shit out of everyone with grenades.
I appreciate real life replicating Fortnite for our well-being. I appreciate that a lot.
Wait, so Goku's real?
Oh,
who's Goku in this scenario? No, I want to be Thanos.
Thanos?
I want to be Thanos.
Please never pronounce his name that way again.
I want to be Goku.
Connor, help us. Please take us away from this conversation.
I'm about to snap this conversation.
Connor, take the wheel.
Bring us into a brand new phase. Fortnite Season 72, where we introduce ourselves, starting with Gaijin Goomba. Where can they find you?
Having too much fun and doing reverse conversations with Zito at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, no H. Haha, funny jokes. Been doing some more build stream. That's always fun. For those of you who have no idea what Zito and I are talking about, I had just got done playing Fashion Police Squad, which is a boomer shooter where you are a 70s Shaft-like person who goes around whipping people with a belt and tailoring people who have no fashion sense with a gun. It's very fun. God, what else? There will probably be build and paint streams because people are still very generous, and I have stacks of shit that I have to put together and paint now, and I love it because it's great catharsis to get away from YouTube's bullshit. So, yeehaw. Aside from that, I shit you not, everyone, I am doing a Witch Ninja on 3 Ninjas. The movie from 1992.
With the first?
And The first one.
That was before I was born. Holy crap!
Don't
I
say that, Monty.
The movie itself is exactly 30 years old. Age, Mark, age.
I grow weak with time.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
People are asking for that. I don't know if I'll have enough material, but I definitely have a lot of material for Three Ninjas. I will not be doing the 3 sequels or the video games. Yes, Three Ninjas had a video game. I just recently learned about this. I want to die. But it's going to be a good video. It's going to be 20 minutes long. I actually make some good jokes in this video too, so look forward to that. That'll be out Saturday or Sunday. Probably Sunday, because I still have a lot of editing to do. So, yeah, that's me.
I played the Three Ninjas game. It sucked.
It's a movie tie-in game.
Up next on the battle bus, Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you and what are you up to?
When I'm not 360 no-scoping at Tilted Towers, you can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming, and you can follow the adventures of my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk4Life. I have been descending into madness with our Sonic 06 streams. We are 81% done with Sonic's story after 8 hours of gameplay. And I use the word gameplay loosely.
Are you playing on the PS3 version?
It is the PS3 version, yeah.
I'm so sorry for you. I hope you like loading screens.
He had to come to my house to get that HDMI splitter, and I'm like, this is your last chance, Mark. But no, the fool
I
wanted to
am
go
a man
through
of my word. I do not go back on my promises.
You are not allowed to complain, sir. You did
I'm
this
not
to
complaining.
yourself.
It's been fun. It's been horrible, but it's been fun. So we got that coming up on Tuesday. I also have some more for reals this time. Digimon Survive coming on Saturday. I will actually do it this week, I promise. I needed a week off because I was dying of burnout. That's about it. Check out Shoot Goal to the Future, the English dub on Crunchyroll. I'm in that, and there was one that announced last week. Shoot. I'm gonna find it. Here it is. Oh, yes, okay. If you're watching Remake Our Life, I played Takashi Kiryu in that. So that came out just announced like 2 days after our last session. That's why I forgot about it. So yeah, go watch anime. Other than that, I'll see you here on Twitch.
All right, and who's that chugging some jug under the bridge? It's Zito.
But I'm not pulling epic skins as Rick Sanchez. You can find me on twitch.tv/Zito, where I just played a shitload of indie games for 5 hours. Roller Drome that is Jet Set Radio meets Max Payne, and I fucking absolutely love it. It's even more astounding when you add your own music to it and start playing some Jet Set Radio or anything else Sega related on top of it, and you know, just doing fucking 360 no-scopes in the air while doing ollies and shooting a guy who's firing at you with rocket launchers. It's fucking crazy. Homebrew stuff. I should have a open source one on my Patreon coming out soon. 3 new elemental races for you to torture your DMs with. But that's not the fun part, because now that Spelljammer's out, Aloysius Volume 2 is going to be a thing, and there's going to be 20 new races based on Spelljammer that have not made it into 5th edition, but I remember. I member 2.0, and I'm going to make you member, and you're going to have 20 new races to play with, one of them being a Grell. How did I make it work? By the book, forehead.
Good. I need your playlist, by the way.
Oh, I have many.
Taking that silence is
That's me.
Go!
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I got nothing
That was
else.
the most uncomfortable.
she just got a victory royale. It's Monty Glue.
After I thank the bus driver, I wish Colonel Sherry was here. I mean, she knows a lot about Fortnite, and I feel like I'm looking at a picture of her on like our channel because she's our main mod, and I'm just like, where were you when I needed you, Cheryl?
Monty, keep making mistakes. It's even better that way.
No.
Just
keep
say
assuming.
something,
Keep
you're likely
assuming.
to be right.
Dear Lord. You can find me at Monty Glue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Monty Glue. I've been a little bit sick lately, but I'm doing okay. Tomorrow, hopefully, should be Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Zan has abandoned us because he smells, and we're doing some adventures in Waterdeep, the city proper, not underneath of it, like on the top of it. And then Sunday, hopefully, will be more Majora's Mask. I'm sorry we didn't stream this past week because unfortunately my internet split my VOD in half and I have to get that stitched together and then upload it first before I play more of that game. I beat the Snow Peak Temple. Fuck that temple. Wow.
Yeah.
God, did I hate that. The music was good though, but holy crap, that shouldn't have taken as much time as it did. The amount of times I fell and it was like, cool, time to do this tedious walk of shame was really aggravating. But we beat it. And now we're going on to the Great Bay, I think. I think that's the next one. Also, potentially at some point during the week, will potentially be an unboxing stream. My friend Shay is an absolute crazy person, and her family bought me the Yawning Portal Warlock tile set, which is the entirety of the Yawning Portal as a tile set. It was so impulsive from them, and I was scared and I was confused, but I own that now, so I'm going to do an unboxing stream. She's like, you should do an unboxing stream, and I'm like, I'll see if people want to see it. And a lot of people said they want to see it, so it's going to be a very big unboxing stream, but I'm very excited. I feel like a child with new toys. It's going to be really fun. So anyway, that is it for me.
Okay. Hitting the Dougie after shooting a middle schooler with a rocket launcher. It's Edward Bosco.
What?
I don't understand.
I like how you saved that one for
We're gonna find you. What are you up to?
Here.
I see.
doing exactly what he said.
He'd answer, but he's busy doing the Dougie.
Who's Doug?
And me, when I'm not getting blown. As for me, when I'm not getting blown up by Edward Bosco with a rocket launcher, you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil, where I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Usual schedule this week. Gonna try to see about hammering out some stuff. We had the only Edward Bosco on for Saturday, because there was a baseball mini game and I had no idea what I was doing, and he kindly offered to help me out, and it worked. We got our first big W.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be on the road to many more. But yes. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild. Got a bunch of subclasses on there for 5th edition, including the Treasure Hunter Conclave for the Ranger, which should be coming out sometime.
Nondescript time.
Yeah. Other than that, gotta thank our wonderful sponsor for this evening's escapades, Die Hard Dice.
I just got to grab mine.
You didn't get noise gated this time.
Yeah, I
that
fixed my
sound
noise
check?
gating.
That's the lovely sound of Die Hard Dice rattling around in what is probably a Die Hard Dice tray. You
It is.
yourself can pick up some Die Hard Dice and dice accessories. You head on over to dieharddice.com and use the code Unexpectables ! Save 10% on your order. But that money gets tossed back to us so we can keep making shows like this for you.
We get to pay Austin so he gets to eat.
Yeah, and
Did anyone change his water?
Oh no!
Damn it.
He's gonna dehydrate now.
don't worry, we'll get him some deluxe wood chips courtesy of Like Tabuya 123 with the 29 months. Alawa Bingo with the 21 months. Shut Up, I'm Evil. Thank you for the 23 months of Prime subbage. Harmless NPC, thank you for the 29 months. Shamrock Zero, thank you for the 100 bits. McLean the Insane, thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. Erwin Elf, thank you for the 135 bits. Pika Fan, thank you for the 29 months. Impact Frame, thank you for the 26 months. Rippington, thank you for the 26 months. The One True George, thank you for the 100 bits. The Talbs, thank you for 9 months. Caterpillar, thank you for the 25 months. Callum Draws, thank you for the 28 months. 20 BMG, thank you for the 510 bits. Like Dabuya 123, thank you for getting a tier 1 sub to LGA. Baz Dog, very good, thank you for the 16 months. Wandering Storyteller 1995, thank you for the 200 bits. Zilban, thank you for 50 bits. Death Hawk Down, thank you for 6 months. Dragosoon, thank you for the 200 bits. Dice Goblin Supreme, thank you for 100 bits. Constable Mutton, thank you for 10 bits. RC Wheeler, thank you for the 27 months. Amnael the Invoker, thank you for 8 months. Mr. Insecure, thank you for 29 months. Verdian Winter, thank you for the 29 months. Skeletalpha, thank you for the 29 months. X Wily Willy, thank you for the 29 months. Welsh 93, thank you for the 29 months. Soak Samurai, thank you for the 100 bits. Dusty Bone for the 19 months. JM 007890, thank you for the 27 months. Morth Randor, thank you for the 100 bits. And Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits.
Thank you so much. Just a heads up, this might just be on my end because my computer is kind of whatever. Was Connor cutting out for anybody, or was it just me?
A little bit, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought it was
Well,
fine.
you're either getting my old fat noises or this.
I think
Choose.
it's well, we'll stick with this. It wasn't that bad. It was totally fine for me, but I was just worried it was an internet thing. But no one mentioned anything in the chat, so we're probably good. As long as you sound good on Wallfly, then we're good.
All right.
Well, now we pointed
Alrighty.
it out.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not. Okay.
Alrighty.
Sitting here, one guy pointing at him.
All right, you guys ready to return to the Unexpectables?
Oh, I guess.
All right, I'm starting to get my second wind. The Advil's kicking in, and I'm ready to go into maximum overdrive.
Mine too.
Woo!
Medicine.
So, when last we left our adventures, Gaius Agni, Eastcan Seatlolly, Otho, Kai, and Milo Brightbean, the party had managed to stave off an ogre scout who had found his way to Fort Dort Z. After slaying the ogre and the war companion, the party continued onward south to the town of Madiamond, a military-based town surrounded by potential ogre strongholds and goblin fortifications. As they made their way, they not only fought their ogre, but also a group of goblin looters who had stopped a caravan and killed the denizens of it. After collecting the goods that remained, the party made their way, and now as they rest in Madiamond, they awaken to a morning of... And I need someone to roll 3 d20s for me, please.
Let me. Yahoo! Bing, bing, wahoo.
Okay.
13, 16, 1.
1 is actually a thing you want to see. Lower is better in these cases.
Yup.
Okay. Okay. The good news is there's no rain. The bad news is it's a bit windy.
It's fucking Wimby.
I can live with wind. That's fine.
The wimb.
It's fucking Wimby.
It's fucking windy.
Gaius looks like Gaius's body looks like it's going in one direction as he walks forward.
People
As
can
you
actually
guys-
see your eyes for once.
Yeah, right. As you guys slept in the tavern for the night, the middle of the night, the windows rattled at the sudden, very heavy and strong wind. And as you wake up in the morning, enjoy a nice breakfast, the day is yours in the rather unique town of Madiamond. Unlike Quincuggs, the previous town you were in, there aren't very many just general civilians. There seems to be mostly military, in the sense of the land guard, as well as the additional land guard provided by Brutus Valentinius. And as you guys awake in the morning, the tavern itself is relatively quiet, minus a individual. Just checking my notes here. Ooh, someone just scraped a plate.
Nope, that was me smacking my cup.
Oh, okay.
Take that
Yeah.
cup.
I punched it with my ring hand.
That's a strong hand.
You actually see currently, a human man and a dwarven man currently enjoying a breakfast, kind of bickering amongst each other. You can't really pick up too much of the conversation. They're not trying to be hush-hush, but it's just like general mumblings. The dwarf in particular has just like, kind of has the groggy voice going on. But you guys enjoy your meal. And what would you like to do?
Did we have a departure time?
No, but it's within the daylight hours, so.
Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm wondering if maybe we should get skedaddling. So
Also, click on Wallfly, Monty.
Oh, sorry, Wallfly. Thank you, Wallfly.
well, if it's all the same
Donate, donate to the Twitch stream so we can get Wallfly some fresh garbage.
or poop. Might I continue?
You may. Sorry.
Well, if it's all the same to all of you, I think maybe we should get on the way fairly quickly. Don't want to be caught unawares.
Yes,
I shrug. I'm ready to go.
I agree as well.
Be prepared.
Well, my notes said that you guys wanted to do a couple of things before you left.
Fuck it, we're leaving. Don't care.
No, who's got stuff to do? I'm fine.
Mark, roleplay with Gaijin.
No.
Christ.
Do it later.
Also, Bosco, you are peaking really hard. I gotta turn you down.
I can't fucking win.
There we go. It's fine. I had to bump you down a little bit. It's fine.
No, it's fine. I'm not even.
Return to Wallfly.
Not even mad.
You
Molding.
guys have all of those goods that you found the day previous.
Oh, okay, yeah, we gotta go turn those in. My bad.
Yeah.
And I believe, Gaius, you had something you wanted to do as well.
I just wanted to go investigate how folks, or like, since this is a training ground, guys just wanted to go around and take like a little inspection as to how these people train. Maybe pick up a new fighting tech or something.
Okay. I also have a note saying you want to speak with some bounty hunters as well. In my notes.
It was more for roleplay fluff, really, than it was like, hey, like it's either to devolve into two things, like learn like some extra like little tidbits of lore around the area to see if there's any like special locations to like go find stuff, or find out more about his uncle. That's basically what it boils down to. I'm basically asking for markers on a Fallout map without actually going to the location.
Well, there are people right now in the tavern who you could talk to.
I shall scoot-a-boot my way over and overhear some conversations.
Okay. The human man is, his name is Larry, and I just want you to imagine what a Larry looks like, and that's what this man looks like.
I know exactly what he looks like.
For some reason, the image that popped into my head was Eugene Levy, and I don't know why.
That's what he looks like now. The dwarf is he has a thick, coarse black beard that has these 3 separate braids that kind of spray out from his face. He's wearing a kind of standard dwarven helmet. He's just currently just like his beard is acting as a bib right now as he is eating lazily some grits, whereas Larry apparently is kind of flipping through some papers at the moment. And as they see you approach, Larry kind of goes, hail.
Yes, good morning to you.
Good morning. How can we help you?
Well, I noticed you're of the outworthy persuasion with the weaponry and the armor.
I suppose so. He kind of reaches behind himself and kind of rocks his bow back and forth, and the dwarf kind of goes, he just keeps eating very grossly.
I was wondering if you had any local hotspots that might be interesting for someone who's looking to break into the same business.
Larry kind of leans back and goes, as much as I'd love to tell you what we're up to, it's kind of a business secret. But there's a rumor going around, and there's money to be made with a rumor, if you're interested at all.
There's nothing about that sentence I don't love, sir.
Well, we've heard rumors that some of the goblins recently, in this past year, some of them have taken a magical practitioner. Maybe a strange side effect of the ash plague, and the ocean lords aren't sure. But the captain here, Captain Zaros, he's offering a reward if you have any info on that, any proof of where that might be coming from.
Font of magic info for the goblins. I'll have to consider that. Thanks to you.
Of course. Good luck.
Kind
of flip through.
Yeah, I guess he'll just ask one. He'll ask the obvious one of just like, have you seen Uncle?
Okay. You may ask.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that's like just gonna lead to nowhere, and I should just like stop.
One more question for you.
Yeah.
I don't suppose you've seen a gentleman, maybe taller, older, the same persuasion of my kin or my race.
You're a satyr, right?
Yes.
I've seen some of your kind, but they're more human-y. So no, but smaller than you, and the less. I mean this with no offense. And you watch as Larry kind of looks kind of nervous, and the dwarf goes, "Hairy," and goes back to eating. And he goes, "You're very furry, but yeah,
thanks.
no, not really."
Thanks.
You're welcome. Sorry, friend.
No, that's quite all right. If you've seen these smaller satyrs, where would they hail from?
You usually find them in Martorallo. You're going to find everybody in Martorallo, the great port city, rather, not the country. There are a few there, travelers or workers or prisoners, depending on the circumstances. So, you know.
It's nice to know that there's more of my kind elsewhere than just where I thought I was from. Well, thank you.
Of course.
And with that, I give him a silver bolt for their trouble, and I go on my mosey way.
They are happy to take the money. Larry goes to reach for it, and the dwarf immediately just slams down a thick hand and just slides it over to himself while Larry gives him a stink eye.
Hell yeah.
All right.
All right, get
Anybody
back to everyone else.
have anything they would like to do before heading up to the captain's location with the stolen goods?
Not I, said the small man.
Okay.
I would actually like to inquire further about the people who are here looking for the Ocean Lord's son.
Okay. Do a general investigation check for me. I'm presuming this is going to happen between your way from the tavern, because there's nobody else here except for these two and the barkeep.
All right.
And, you know.
Cool. 5.
You ask around. On your way, you do run into individuals. notably, as mentioned, most of the people here are soldiers. There are kind of grunt workers, but they're very much like, oh, we clean and oh, we cook. There are also, again, quite a few bounty hunters and quite a few bodyguards as well. Most of them kind of meandering about, but there's not as many as Quincunks. But as you ask around, they're all just kind of shrug. There's one female blue dragonborn woman who's currently like in front of a posting board, kind of just looking it over, and she turns back to you, and she goes, "I have heard rumors of the missing sons, but there has been very little interest as no bounty has been put on them, so I'm afraid I'm not wise to it. I'm sorry. The captain might know, given that its close proximity to the Ocean Lords would yield some information in their position, perhaps."
I see. No bounty.
No.
For the sons of the Ocean Lord.
Between you and me. And she kind of leans forward and she goes, "While I am not privy to the machinations of the great Ocean Lords, and many are not, if I were an Ocean Lord and I had children, I would be mildly concerned about their ability to overthrow my position. Not saying that this is what has happened, of course, but it makes you wonder. No bounty, missing children." She kind of shrugs.
Of course. Well, thank you for your information. You've been most helpful.
Of course.
And I'll slip her. What do I got? I'll slip her 2 silver.
Okay, as you slip her the 2 silver, she kind of goes, "Very generous. I feel like for 2, I owe you 1 more piece of information. On my honor's graces, the Ocean Lords are not the only ones with families that are not so much disappearing, but migrating. Many noble families of Martorello have been vacating private shoreline homes due to the ash plague, and some even have left Martorello altogether."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Any notables?
Well, when the dead of the deep sea are rising up to the shorelines, unless you have your own private guards, it's very hard to defend your house. So why be near the shore at all? Many have now migrated to land-based homes or vacation spots beyond the borders of the country. Interesting times indeed, yes?
Very interesting.
The
Thank
good
you
news
again.
is, and she pockets the money, if you're in the business of bodyguarding, it is prime at the moment.
I'll take note of that.
And she smiles. Big toothy grin and kind of makes her leave.
He'll just silently make his way back to the others.
Where's Vero Tanis when you need him?
I'm off, doing stuff.
Being a dad.
Nice and specific.
Be a better father, man. Damn.
Listen.
Don't cross the streams.
All right.
Who are
No, it's
you?
fine. No, it's fine. It's the same stream. It's just a different day, so we're fine.
All right, so you guys want to head up and meet the captain?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
You guys kind of load up a wagon, like just a temporary cart, like a little rickshaw you can borrow, courtesy of the stables, essentially. Presuming that Gaius is pulling it because it's like a glorified wheelbarrow is the best way to describe it.
This is my burden to bear.
Yeah. You guys pile up the supplies on the back there, the ones that you didn't conveniently keep, and load it up. And as you kind of make your way up towards the peak point, as you remember, this town is built up on sort of like a pride rock, sort of like shelf of stone. It appears as via directions, the captain's like residence is this giant fort that rests at the most point of this town. And as you approach, the security heightens more and more. At first, at the base of the town, it's mostly just your grunt soldiers running around with their spears. But as you get closer and closer, Gaius, you see individuals wearing the same full plate mail you saw the guards on the outside wearing. You're also noticing that there are these large wall structures that seem to have various different sort of intermediate walls between it and the town that is just lined with these massive ballista. And especially as you reach kind of closer to the main fort, which is almost like a tower in of itself. At the topmost point, you can see there's a beacon, kind of like a Gondor beacon at the top, unlit, and just the most heavy-duty ballista you've seen. Full metal ballista as well. I would say, oh boy, Kai and Otho, I would like you both to roll just a flat intelligence check. The save on this is very low.
Okay.
That's a really big crossbow.
15.
That's really good. Kai?
Rolling. There it is.
Okay. Those are 2 successes. These ballista are made out of metal. These were probably specially made for this location, as most ballista, you're not too familiar to ballista. There's a lot of ballista in Martiralo because it's very easy to put on ships because they're made of wood and they're generally light. These are not wood ballista. These are full metal ballista. You get the sense that if you got hit by this, it would hurt real bad. It would probably be instant death for any large creature. They are incredibly well kept and incredibly dangerous looking. But as you guys proceed forward, you see currently a training yard of a bunch of just like of dwarves and humans, elves, as well as a couple lizard folk, a few tabaxi, and like a couple of gnomes and a couple of halflings currently just doing push-ups in like one of the yards being barked at by a half elf, like kind of lieutenant person kind of walking down and go, I want to see more lights, up, down, kind of just shouting in general. You see other individuals currently carrying sacks to and fro. You see weapons being currently cleaned and drawn, inspections going on, eventually leading you all to the double doors of the keep, where a guard wearing exactly, now you can see it without the rain, a really tall guard, probably like 6'4", kind of approaches with kind of a sword at his side. He doesn't pull it, he just approaches. And he goes, "Hail, friends, what can I help you with?"
We actually have a bit of, what should we call it? There was a caravan on its way to this compound that was attacked, and we were able to dispatch the attackers and confiscate that which was being stolen, and we just want to return it.
Okay, follow me. You watch as he kind of gestures to his other buddy, and the other buddy kind of positions himself closer to the door, and he's like, "Follow me." And you begin to follow him?
Yeah.
All right. He takes you over into like a side stone building that is attached to the main tower. And it's a pretty large space. And as he enters inside, it appears to be like a large warehouse. The inside, which is partitioned by massive linen curtains, almost like a Milo, you would know this, and I would say probably Escan, like you know, like an apothecary or like a medical tent, kind of similar sort of partitions. Because there's no beds in here. It is all just crates of various descriptions, of various degrees of damage. There's the ones that have like arrows in them. It is filled with crates of this nature. And you see currently working a desk a halfling gentleman, kind of darker skin, reddish auburny hair, kind of tied back into a ponytail, and a set of glasses on the bridge of the nose. And he's currently scribing what looks to be just a stack of books. And the guard captain goes, "Declare the information here, and we'll take them off your hands."
Oh, thank you.
Of course. He steps away.
Does this halfling gentleman peer up?
They kind of write there, like, "Give me a moment." And they kind of slam the book shut, and they go up and go, "You have goods that you found on the road?"
Yes. First of all, here's 15 gold that we found on the persons of a couple of guards that were unfortunately taken out.
Thank you very much. He takes it and he kind of sets it aside. He's like, "Okay, 15 gold." He opens up another book. He says, "Can I see the crates, please?"
Looks over at Gaius.
Gaius, what do you do?
Using one hand, picks up 2 of the crates and puts them in front of him.
"Oh, a strong one, isn't he? Let's see. It's the Denton. It's of course. All righty, what do we have inside?" And he kind of pops it open and he looks over and goes, "Let's see." And let me grab my notes here. So you guys left behind the tankards, I believe, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe
all
someone
took one.
took one.
Yeah, we all.
I took a single one, yeah.
Yeah, we took a couple.
Gaius took one.
I took one as well.
But you're not declaring that, I'm imagining, right?
No.
No.
All right. This was
My
on
mug.
the road. Okay.
My mug.
Were you guys? So are you guys? There were 32 rations. You're giving the rations back as well.
Right. So
Yes.
there's 32 rations, 6 coils of 50-foot rope, the barrels of whiskey, the set of leather armor, the steel mirror, the bow gun, the merchant scale.
Okay. So
Wait,
he
did
Did
looks
we
the
through
grab
all.
rations
the
back?
scimitars?
I thought Gaius did.
That was a goblin scimitar that you got. So that's
Right.
Yeah, I took a goblin scimitar.
Wait,
I
we're
took-
giving these guys our rations?
No, well, yeah, they're not ours.
Well,
We're
no,
gonna
we
take
didn't.
them
We
back,
didn't give
right?
them. We didn't. We didn't. They didn't. We're not giving them our rations. We're giving them the ones that were on the crate.
Oh,
That we found.
okay. All right.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta grab my player's handbook.
Are you a hungry boy?
I mean, I think it would be a little sus if they we sat there and was just like, yeah, no, we didn't find any food. Nope, no siree. And meanwhile, our fucking bags are filled to burst with MREs.
Sounds
Freaking
like a them
salami
problem.
and cheese.
Sounds like a them problem.
Ready
We
made
out here
meals,
trying
right?
to travel the road, man. That's all I'm saying.
How
They're
many
dead. They
rations?
don't need them.
Motherfucker, I bought you all food. How'd
Yeah,
you go
we
through it
had
that
food.
fast?
We got
We
2
have
weeks
food.
worth of rations.
Yeah, dude, we're fine.
I don't know, man.
Are you not eating it and leaving a trail for bears or something? What's the problem here?
Is that why shit's
I-
following us on the road?
I don't know. It feels like they're dead. They don't need to eat.
He's been
Ogres are just
feeding
like,
the
"Oh,
rain
piece of
clouds.
candy.
They're
Piece of candy."
they're using it to feed the people who are here, who are very much alive.
Yeah, but they should buy their own damn food.
They
Just
did.
a
They were
pause.
transporting it.
This feels like a fucking Fallout quest.
Don't you keep the food at the end of the Fallout quest?
Oh my god, please move on.
Halfling, after he pulls out an abacus and actually kind of jots it around and kind
Hi.
of goes, not
Hello again.
abacus from Caffeine One, an actual
What was it, a
abacus.
turtle?
No. He kind of slots around and then eventually kind of concludes. He goes, okay, let's see. For returning the rations, that'll be 8 gold pieces. And he pulls out 8 gold pieces and slides it to you. For returning of the rope, that will be 3 gold pieces. Thank you. For the whiskey, that will be 10 gold pieces.
Aw.
Wasn't bad.
For the leather armor, which we could definitely use, that will be 5 gold pieces.
Damn it.
The mirror is nice, but it's only worth 5 silver pieces.
This bitch.
And the blowgun, which is actually a decorative piece that I believe was supposed to be sent to a noble, I will pay you 14 gold pieces for that.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow, it
For a
see,
fucking blowgun?
see
Still
it,
mad we
Jesus
returned the
Christ.
gold in the rations?
Yeah,
the
dude,
Yes.
blowgun is worth
it
more than
pays-
the whiskey.
it
The
pays to
blowgun
be-
is worth more than the fucking rations.
It pays to be a good boy. Shush.
I didn't say don't be a good boy. I guess to keep the fucking food. You can blow
Now
the
we can
blowgun
buy
all you
more
want.
food than what we just returned. So
So that'll be 40 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
You know, we could kill him and take all the money.
Bosco,
I don't think so.
put the murder boner away, okay?
But it's really hard.
Well, pretend.
I
That's
don't
a
want
double
to
entendre.
continue this sentence.
Here, I'll take care of it.
You said 40.
Ah,
Monty, you said 40 gold.
I knew
Yeah.
Connor would have my
40,
back.
40 gold and 5 silver pieces, and I want this
Everybody-
conversation.
Everybody take 8 and move on.
All right.
What am I taking? What am I taking? Hold on, I'm
taking- you're
in the
taking
afterglow. What are we at? 8
You're
what?
taking 8 gold, Bosco. You know what? Fuck you. I'm keeping the silver.
Okay, I'll take the. No, I get the silver too. Hold on.
Everyone would get 1 silver piece.
Cool, I'll take it.
A gold, 1 silver piece.
Ooh.
How many electrum
do?
do?
Silver.
Did you guys want to speak with the captain at all? I think someone mentioned that was something they wanted to potentially do.
Connor? Was that on you or?
I did have. I could ask the guard captain. I could just. If he's there, I'll take him aside and ask him a question.
The halfling, you're left with this halfling, and he's like, you wish to speak with the captain.
Yes, I just had a simple question. Probably an odd one, but probably something only he would know.
Ah, of course. Speak with the main guard who had brought you here, and he will see if he's in, and you can perhaps go meet him. We must assure you that due to the difficult nature of our positions at the moment that you will have to be escorted.
I'm sure he's very busy. And yes, of course.
All right. You head back out.
Really quickly, I'm sorry to interrupt. By any chance, do you have a map of the surrounding area?
We do, yes. If you would like to take a look at it, I believe it actually is in the captain's quarters. He might be willing to share that information with you.
Should we all go?
If you would like your own map, you're heading southward, I'm assuming, given that you said you found these to the north?
Yes.
Rosco Air actually does have a mostly sea charters, but they do sell maps. That might be an ideal place to pick up maps. The maps we have here are generally for the surrounding area, not all of Martorella. But, I mean, whatever you are looking for, I hope it can be facilitated.
Both would be great.
I'm going back to my bookwork now. Yes, take care. Thank you. And thank you again for your service to Martorello. I'll let you know that the Denton family will be alerted of your reclamation.
Well, thank you kindly.
Thank you kindly for not taking things. We very much appreciate it.
Double thumbs up.
That tankard.
The tankard's
pocket.
Not for lack of trying, you fuck!
I'll drink to that. Hold up the
Milo clinks it with you.
Fuck.
Both of them
God,
have a counterfeit on the bottom of the.
These fucking goody two-shoes over here.
Property of Denton, if found not with Denton, is stolen. All right. Otho, you make your way out and you meet again with that guard, and he kind of turns. He goes, "Everything's scheduled then?"
Yes, I was wondering if you could escort me to your captain. I had a question for him. Yes.
I would like to go too.
Just the two of you?
I think so. Unless anybody else wanted.
I've got nothing else to do, but if it will help, if there are people that are injured that need tended to, I do have some training.
I'm just gonna go bother the guards.
We appreciate it, but we have our own in-house apothecarians as well as clerics, but we do appreciate it. Just the two of you, then. I can manage the two of you. Yeah. Follow me.
Famous last words.
This guy's pretty built. Like, I don't want to lie. You guys are level 2. This guy is like...
But I can bite.
True.
Sometimes.
Also, question, Monty, male or female?
Male. He is a male.
He's got a weakness. I'm not worried.
Bosco, you are just on edge tonight.
The sass is real.
Also, I am feeling this Advil taking me over right now. It's like...
Oh, shit.
Oh, my lord. All right. So, Otho and Iskan, you guys are escorted by this officer. And as you make your way inside, the interior of this place is a lot less... How do I say this? Rugged than the outside. It is a solid stone building. You get the sense, internally, you can tell that it is definitely made of white stone. But the general air and the general just nature of outside has weathered the exterior quite a bit. The inside is cozy. It's nice to lose the wind, I'll say that much. You walk down what appears to be a very simple kind of green trimmed carpet. There is sets of armor that are not really decorative, but just kind of on standby, kind of set up as if to be decorative, but it's not that great. And you're proceeded forward through a set of additional doors, kind of up a set of steps. And there you can currently see I'm trying to think of a word. He's not handsome, but he's not like...
Rugged.
He's rugged, but in not like a sexy
So he's
main
grungy.
actor.
He's
He's kind of
grizzled. He's grizzled.
He's grizzled. Yeah, that's a good word. He's not
Hugh
dirty.
Jackman.
No, not Hugh Jackman. He's grizzled and seems to have an air about him of like, not superiority, but like clearly knows what he's doing. But you get the sense just looking at him that he's been through some shit. And you see him currently counseling 2 fully armored individuals. And unlike your escort, they have like large capes that bear the symbol of Oslimir Harland. And they kind of give salutes and then turn. And as they walk through the kind of past you, they give you just a polite nod and kind of make their way through. And as you approach, your escort turns and goes, "Captain, these two wish to speak with you." And he kind of steps back, and the captain goes, "Ah, hello there. Travelers, are we?"
Yes.
"You must be quite far from home." He looks towards you, Iscan.
Well, home is sort of where the road takes me, so...
Spoken like a true traveler.
Yes,
So-
actually, about that, I was told you might have some maps of the surrounding area.
We do, but nothing we can give out because it does pertain to we have enemies, son. And a lot of information on our maps are about our enemies and the knowledge we have of our enemies, and we'd not like that to enter the hands of our enemies.
I can understand that. Would it be possible just to maybe make a copy of the general landmarks?
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, good.
8. If it helps at all, and I'm a cartographer, and I'm trying to make a map of the entire Alton region.
I don't think I'm going to have exactly what you're looking for. I'm very sorry. But if you are interested in maps, there is a map shop in Rosco Air, and presuming you're traveling, you should have a map on you, shouldn't you? Not to be presumptuous or anything, but how have you made it this far without one?
While he's asking the question, Iskan is sort of pulling his bundles of scrolled up maps into his arm. I've sort of been keeping them as we go. We have some maps of the areas around us, but we're sort of just, following the road.
Just trying to think if we have any unmarked maps that I could provide you, but I'm not sure I have that, and if I do, I'm not sure if I have the time to find it for you, son. I'm very sorry.
He'll start putting his maps away. That's okay. I understand.
I'm very sorry if this is what you came for. I mean, I could have someone look for it, but it might take a few days. And again, I'm not sure if we have anything of that nature. Most of our maps pertain to the neighboring area, but mostly in regards to the ogre threat that permeates these lands.
Perhaps that is possible. We'll be back through after maybe about a week's time, I think, if you wouldn't mind.
Again, I believe what you are looking for is more likely to be found at Rosco Air and less of here. Here is more of a military-based mapping, and that is a map that I cannot provide you. It is meant to be confidential.
Fair enough. Your patrol patterns are probably quite secretive, and I understand the need for secrecy.
It is not that I doubt your sense of honor. And he kind of looks towards you, Escon. You clearly are a person of cartography, I can tell. But if we were to give you these maps and they were to fall into the wrong hands, either by your demise or less savory means, well, that could spell disaster for more than yourselves. You understand, of course.
Yeah.
Very sorry. He kind of sits down in this very large desk. Was that all?
I actually, pleasure to meet you, by the way, and he extends his hand. Gregory Glencairn.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Glencairn. He kind of shakes your hand. He's wearing a gauntlet, and, it's a firm handshake. He's not crushing your hand, but, this guy's strong. You can very much tell. And he kind of lets go. Unfortunately, again, your hand is not, it's not like you're covered in slime or something, but, it's a gauntlet. It's seen, wear and tear, so it's a little dirty, but it's a very respectable handshake.
Personally, I would just like to say that I thank you for your service. You are keeping the roads as safe as you can with what little resources you have, and that is quite admirable.
Thank you. I hope that one day I will no longer be employed, but to see these lands rid of their problems ere long.
What a glorious day that will be. Well, hopefully your retirement comes soon in a good way. So, I actually had a question for you. I was pointed in your direction by someone else here at the outpost. I was wondering if you knew anything about an Ocean Lord's missing sons. I know someone came inquiring about them some months ago, but I'm not sure who that might be.
Ooh, good memory, Captain Zaros. He kind of leans back in his chair and kind of cups his hands together and goes, there was an entourage that came through probably about, I want to say, 9 or 8 months ago. It was a while ago. It was a red dragonborn man who, in a descriptor, is rather terrifying, as well as a rather strong of personality female dwarf. They claim to be representing somebody and were looking for information, to which we had very little, unfortunately.
Do you know who they were representing?
They didn't say names specifically, but they said what their names were. The dwarf's name was Hilda Windbuckle.
Hilda Windbuckle.
And the red dragonborn refused to tell me his name, but he called himself the Butcher.
The Butcher. Savory.
And
they were investigating the disappearances?
They were inquiring if we had information on the whereabouts of Brutus Valentinius's missing sons, to which we had no information for them.
I see. So you couldn't gauge their intention?
It was a long time ago. I'm afraid that my memory of the event is not very clear. Again, with respect, there are many people who come to inquire me about missing peoples or things that have changed in the area, and unfortunately, my memory of each event is not as crisp as others. I'm very sorry.
That is quite all right. What you've given me so far is more than I've had in a long time. Thank you so much.
If you're interested in finding the sons, I must let you know there is no bounty on them.
So I've heard.
Have you been employed?
Just curious is all, I suppose you could say. It is strange that an Ocean Lord's sons go missing and no bounty, no upheaval at all.
Brutus Valentinius, to my knowledge, is a very strange man. Not in the sense of an eclectic collector, nor of that of an obsessive, but he and his nature are rather enigmatic. I'm not in a position to question what his business is, as I am the employee of Oslamir Harland, but if it were my guess, and please do not take this as conjecture, I would potentially guess, and maybe these individuals were such people, that he may have wanted to privately ensure of his children's safety. Who knows? Or perhaps his sons may have found their way in the employ of another Ocean Lord, and that may have been not so savory. It's all theory, of course, and the machinations of the Ocean Lords is uniquely above the infrastructure of Martiralo, and it is not something I wish to dip my toes in, even if I was forced to.
I see. That is quite wise.
Ogres and goblins, as destructive as they may be, are very simple in comparison to the political shifts and changes of the Ocean Lord's whims and ways.
Well, I'm sure that whoever finds the fate of the missing sons will have some sort of gratitude come their way, I'm sure.
I am unaware. He kind of just shrugs, like he's like, I wouldn't have the inclination. Had they been wanted by Ozamir Harland, I would have more information for you, but unfortunately, they are not. So,
Speaking of Oslamir Harland, actually, you wouldn't happen to know if he's currently in the city? We were actually looking for-
Moderalo.
Yes.
The man is usually in the city, yes. He does on occasion go out to sea, but most of his business pertains to the land itself. So, unlike many other ocean lords, and in particular Winona Odes, he does remain on land most of the time. Him and Dustbrun Tipperbottom seem to be the most residential on land.
Okay, I'm just writing that down. Oh,
You've been most helpful. Thank you so much.
I feel as though I may have failed for your friend. He kind of turns towards you and acknowledges you, Iscan, and kind of gives a sort of sorrowful nod, like, my bad. I do hope.
Iscan, for his part, while this conversation has been going on, seems to have been actively paying attention. So when he's called out, it almost starts him out of a slight trance of just listening. He goes, "Oh no, that's fine. Thank you for your help."
Good luck on the road. Please note that on your way to Rosco Air, it will be probably the more dangerous length of your journey, but you will see many of the land guards currently patrolling those roads. So do not be afraid to ask for an escort of sorts if you run into any soldiers. They are willing to oblige, especially if you yourselves are carrying precious goods for the sake of Martirallo.
Duly noted.
Very well. Well, I thank you for your audience. This has been an interesting circumstance, and I wish you the luck on your search for both things. But I am awaiting a meeting with an individual at the moment, so I must ask you to depart. Respectfully,
Yes.
of course.
Of course. Thank you for your time and your information.
Indeed. He kind of gives you a salute, and the guard who's with you goes, all right, let's go.
Follow the guard out.
All right. As you guys make your way out, meanwhile outside as this is happening, Gaius, Milo, and Kai, you notice someone walking as well up into the area that you guys are, and you recognize this individual. It is Kyle Tenno.
Oh.
Just wave him down.
He kind of looks perplexed and walks up and goes, what are you doing here?
We had a couple of errands to run. Nothing insane, but...
Oh, that is right. I forgot that we collected things on the way here. Yes, of course. You notice that he's actually currently holding that smaller crate, like the flatter one.
Did you need that carried inside?
I have it under control. I have a short meeting with the captain.
Can I inside him?
Go ahead.
9.
He has a meeting with the captain.
Oh boy.
Hot damn.
All right, well, don't let me stop you.
He kind of gives you a nod and walks up. And it is at this moment that you watch as Otho and Iscan exit as Kyle is standing in front of the door. And Otho and Iscan, you now see Kyle with his crate currently standing outside of the door along with your companions. It seems as though the entire entourage is here, and here I thought you were just basic guards.
No, we just had some questions for the captain, as I assume you have some business with him as well.
I have a meeting, yes.
Could I possibly... Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna gauge what, just based off of what he's carrying, what the nature of that meeting might be.
Roll an insight check, and you would know that crate contains that really nice sailcloth. Mm-hmm.
Come on, buddy.
Sorry, when I grunt, it seems to roll better.
You You recognize a businessman when you see one. You're not sure what exactly he would have with the captain with business, but you can't really get a read on him. He seems to be going through the notions is the best insight you get.
Did you still need us to wait for you to finish?
Once I am done here, I should be ready to depart, but it might be depending on how long the captain holds me for. It's probably about a couple hours, perhaps.
A couple hours?
Well, it is early in the morning.
Time enough for us to get some breakfast, I suppose.
I figured you were going to resupply for the rest of the road. And of course, this. Though I did forget about it.
Right. Well, I guess we'll see you back at the garrison.
I will be meeting you at the stable, specifically, yes.
Oh, okay.
The soldier who led you in goes, I'm waiting for you, sir, come on. And Kyle kind of goes, oh, yes, hello. Take care, I will see you soon. And he walks inside with the guard.
Merchants.
I'm hoping everything's on the up and up.
Well, I have...
Sorry.
Well, the only thing I was able to perceive is that apparently some of the goblins along the roads have taken a parchant into magic, so if we find any sort of source or some sort of evidence pertaining to where they're learning such things, we could be rewarded for it.
Oh, good.
Oh, it's not only is it goblins, it's magical goblins. Oh.
I think he was being sarcastic.
Oh, kind of cocks an eyebrow.
Preposterous. Why would someone lie to me? It's a rumor.
No, I meant... Never mind.
Well, then I guess should we get everything taken care of?
It sounds like we're going to have a couple of hours at most before we depart, depending on Mr. Tenno's business with the guard captain here. So I'd say we've got plenty of time.
I'll be honest.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, bud.
No, I was just gonna say, the only thing I can think of that we could resupply on is just some more rations.
And I was just gonna say, I know about the rest of y'all, but above game, I don't have much left to do before we hit the road.
Yeah, I got all I need.
The only thing I was gonna do is just annoy the guard, but that's just so Gaius can see how they fight.
If possible, while we're waiting for Sir Jerkingwad to come back.
Sir Jerkingwad? The guy is just a business person. You guys are convinced he's like evil.
Waiting for him to come back, Iskan would approach Otho at one point. Hey, do you have a moment?
Yes.
Something
you need?
Well, it's just your questions with the captain. What was that all about?
It's just curious, don't you think?
What?
Sons of an ocean lord go missing and no one's looking for them?
I didn't know they were missing.
It's just strange is all.
Is it?
Figured someone would put a bounty out.
Well, I mean, you know how old they were? They might have just gone off on their own, you know. Like, I'm assuming most of us did.
Perhaps. Well, I was just following up on a rumor I'd heard playing cards with some dwarves in the tavern last night. It just seemed interesting is all, being from the circles that I guess used to belong to.
You're not, like, trying to track them down or anything, are you?
No.
When you say that, you'll see there was some slight tension in his posture, and when you say that, he kind of relaxes just a little bit. Okay. I mean, it's good, you know, we don't want to get distracted or anything, so.
Yes, we do have more important things. to be dealing with, and all of this, and he just like gestures to everything that's around them. All of that can wait.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, who wants to buy rations?
I have like 13. I'm fine.
I
Got 2
only
weeks
have
worth of-
8, so I'm gonna buy some more.
I have 5.
Oh shit! What the?
What happened to having so many, gentlemen?
I'm fine.
I gave it all to you assholes!
Yep, sounds like you should buy some.
All right, I can pitch in. I feel like
mean,
I've got some money here.
I'm definitely good on money. I'm just gonna get maybe like 4 rations.
Okay, that'll be 2 gold then.
2 gold for 4 rations.
Yeah, it's 5 silver per ration. So
I will spend 4 gold, and I will buy. Was it Milo and Gaius? 4. Is it 4 rations each?
I don't
Yeah.
need rations. I'm fine.
Who had 7?
I had 8, and I just bought my own.
I had 5.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know where you heard 7.
Kai, how much do you have?
Enough.
Okay. I will buy 4 rations for Gaius then.
okay, that'll be 8
Hooray.
gold then. Or sorry,
2
4 rations will be 2 gold. Sorry.
2 gold? Okay.
Yeah.
It is done.
All right.
I feel less naked now. Thank you.
You're naked.
Well, that's
without
not
your
good
food?
for the fan artists.
Are you just like interweaving like Rice Krispie treats like as a skirt or something?
He's got jerky armor.
That's what I call other armor.
Hey man, it's better than herky jerky armor.
All right, you listen. Just because sometimes there are Twizzlers betwixt the chainmail, sometimes it doesn't.
Dude,
mean-
is your axe made of Twizzlers? Do you eat
I'm
your
just-
axe?
I'm just picturing like Rice Krispie samurai armor now.
Yeah, that's what I saw too in my head.
Samurai pizza
He,
cat.
like he readies to draw the sword and then just takes a bite out of the sleeve.
All right.
Anyway,
you guys meet up
Your
at the
armor is
stable?
rations.
I would like to meet up. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
You guys reconvene with Rebu, who is currently hitching up the Axe Speaks. They look to be cleaned as well, freshly groomed. And Hans, Risher, and your good buddy Gizdit are currently there waiting. And as you guys kind of prepare yourselves, eventually Kyle Tenno arrives with his crate, loads it into the back, and is ready to depart.
Was something wrong with the sale?
Oh, I was not attempting to sell anything. Just merely a friendly conversation with the captain.
Inside.
Go ahead.
Can I jump in on that as well?
Sure, go for it.
9.
11. Get the bad rules out now, Mark. That's
We're
all I'm
both
saying.
so good at insight, and both of us are just like, nah, fam, whatever.
Yeah,
You know
wisdom.
what,
It's almost
Monty?
like it's like the rogue that can't stealth.
You know what, Monty? I want to attempt as well.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah,
Here
just
we
make sure that you.
go.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Okay,
He is unreadable.
Oh, okay, it makes sense for Gaius, so you know what? Nothing has changed.
1 sec, I gotta adjust Bosco's volume because like his audio is
you're
all over the
peaking,
fucking
dude.
place. Yeah.
You're peeking on your end.
When
But
you
that's-
shout, I have you balanced for your speaking voice, but when you shout, it immediately messes up everything. And I'm really sorry, chat, if it's really kind of jarring. I'm trying to fix it right now. Bosco, can you speak again for me, please?
I sure can.
Okay, I think we'll keep you there. I'm gonna bump you down quite a bit. Just, it's good that we can. Honestly, I prefer than having you at 200%. There we go.
I'm
All
happy
right.
to.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, that'll do. All right.
In
5
there.
insight from Gaius.
I am eating a lollipop. You can't stop me.
Oh, no. The sugar high.
I said you can't stop me!
whatever you want to read into this is what you read.
Cool.
This lollipop's really good.
He is really bad at business. That's the way I'm reading this.
I mean, it's entirely possible. Someone who works for the merchant lord would probably be well connected.
If you say so.
I'm just hoping it's not coming back to bite us.
How?
Slow turn.
Guys, I could see forever.
All right, should we head back to the stables or something?
You're already here, Rebu says as he turns towards you.
Oh.
What a fucking dick.
I'm sorry, it's been a whirlwind of a day.
It's not even noon yet.
I know.
It's been a whirlwind of a day.
That's what makes me so scared.
As you have to roll for it again.
As a freaking newspaper somehow smacks Milo in the face in this gusting wind.
Yeah, it is gusty still.
Oh my god, the printing press. It's been invented.
Oh, shit.
Now books won't be so
Game
expensive.
time!
Insight!
Inside the printing press!
All right, you guys head out for the day?
I think
I believe so.
All right.
Assuming we have everybody here, none of the tenants? None of the people we're escorting are missing or have any problems.
No, they are here. They are ready to go.
Let's do it.
All right. As you guys head out southward, I need someone to roll me a D100, please.
I'll do it. 82.
Where are my coins? I put them away.
Are we still on the road technically?
You are, yes.
Oh, okay.
As
It's
you guys-
perfectly covered.
Yeah. As you guys head out on the road, you're let out of a very large iron wrought gate. And as you begin to see the southernmost part of this area, first of all, I need to flip a coin. Okay. As you guys begin to travel in the first few hours, what stands out to you, and I'm going to reveal more of the map space. Hold on. Come on. Roll 20. Be nice to me. There we go.
Come on.
Oh wait, it's windy, and I have this. I play the warp pipe song from Super Mario 3.
Nice.
You end up back in World 1-1.
God damn it. As you guys begin to travel southward, at first is a winding road that leads you off of the sort of heightened part of Madiamond, essentially, kind of going down Pride Rock, eventually making you back to sort of like the sort of flat level. But as you proceed, Iskan, assuming you're still taking the lead, what stands out to you is there are various structures that kind of come forth from the horizon, and you see a ton of watchtowers, like just peppering the landscape. You also notice those very large ballista seem to be like latched on top of them, facing each cardinal direction. You see what appears to be barricade structures kind of embedded into the ground of spiked wood, as well as the signs of old discarded weaponry that have just been left. And you can see many soldiers kind of stationed in these towers or nearby them, kind of moving about over the hillside.
I don't know why this guy was so secretive about the maps. You can clearly see where all their units are. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was more worried about giving away the enemy's position to you, because then everybody would know that they know where the enemies are.
Yeah, that's...
Are the watchtowers mostly lining the road, or are they just sort of interspersed around the countryside?
Most of them appear to be kind of like situated between the road and to the east specifically. Notably,
Okay.
there's less watchtowers on the western side of things. It's mostly on the eastern side. You get the sense, and based off of your experience, that they probably have a lot more attack from that side.
Right. Well, we did hear that there was a goblin outpost somewhere in that area, so that makes sense.
Big goblin.
As you guys...
The big
sorry.
gobos.
As you guys continue on forward, Iskan, you begin to see a formation of a group of people kind of approaching.
Are they guards?
What? Sorry, 1 second. We can't hear Bosco at all now.
Really?
Yeah. What? Can you speak, Bosco?
Woof, bark, growl, snarl.
Can you yell?
Woof.
Because I've had to turn you down because you can See, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
See, if you yell now, you peak. So you need to kind of watch your yelling, because if not, I have to keep turning you down. And when you talk at a normal cadence, we can't hear you.
I have this funny little emote that fits this exact situation. It's called the Zito One Guy.
Oh god.
All right. Adjusted. Yeah. Unfortunately, we need to fix this next time we play. Sorry. Anyway, let's keep going. You do notice, Eastcan, as you're walking down the road, approaching on the opposite side, it seems to be an entourage of individuals.
Right. Am I able to tell if they are the guards that we were told about?
Considering the fact that you see a lot of guards around you, you would be surprised if these were anybody hostile. And also, notably, a figure in the front seems to be riding on a horse.
Okay. I'll sort of motion to the caravan to kind of skirt towards the side of the road so we have room to pass each other.
There is not enough room for that, unfortunately.
Well, never mind then. We're gonna charge him. No.
Take him play out. Chicken.
I'll call back to Rebu. Looks like we've got another group of people coming up the road. I don't think there's enough room for us to pass. What do you want to do?
They actually might be wanting to talk to us, so let's just be polite.
We goblins.
Kill them all.
Hello, we goblins. We take your stuff.
I cast fireball.
Do it!
Oh no!
Fucking do it!
Soon, TM kids.
Eventually, the individuals seem a bit clear. You see what appears to be a fully armored knight on the back of a horse, as well as 4 guards kind of walking up alongside of it. Specific armor appear to be out on sort of a exercise, it looks like. They seem to be kind of puffing a little bit and drinking some water from water skins. And as they approach, the knight kind of pulls the horse back and goes, "Hail, friends!
Hail to you as well.
You coming from Madiamond?
Yes, we're just heading south.
You mind if we accompany you to the south?"
Insight!
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be kind of
This lollipop kicks fucking ass, dude.
Double
My
nat
God.
1.
Wow, guys,
Double.
That is
Double nat 1.
And that was a
I
3 on die for me.
I want to point out again with all these insight checks, because we've been having a lot. Remember, insight checks don't give away secrets, guys. It gives you off the general attitude of the person. So just a heads up.
We can't pass them anyway. You don't have to tell us shit.
You can't really see his face underneath the helmet, but you do see him kind of look back towards these 4 guys who are just like, "Oh, fuck, come on." Like, they seem like, God damn it. You can kind of tell that they're, like, in training at the moment, and they're kind of maybe being put through the ringer a little bit.
What sort of insignias are they wearing?
They are wearing the mark of Oslimir Harlan. They're land guards.
That might be up to our, driver. Rabu?
Sure.
Okay then. I guess there's no problem. Looks to everyone else.
He's kind of just shrugs.
Yeah, guys just shrugs.
You watch as the knight kind of goes, "Go at whatever pace suits you best. The men will keep up." And he watches one of the guards goes, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" Just kind of like turn around.
Yeah,
and they all kind of
that armor.
That sounds like weakness being bullied out of you.
Yeah, that's something. You watch as these new recruits kind of make a V formation with the knight captain kind of leading the front, and they begin to take off. And like one of them goes, "We were almost back to Maddie. Oh, fucking hell!" They just start walking, and the knight's just like, "I said move!" And they begin to move. And
I guess we're following him.
And for the day, nothing occurs because you ran into a routine patrol, and they join you.
Woohoo! Sick.
Can I cook them something nice at least? Now I feel bad.
By the time it actually reaches sunset, they kind of make leave of you and kind of reroute and make their way back. So unfortunately, they do not stay with you for the entire thing. It seems as though they do actually have to make their way back. But
Move
the
out,
knight,
Marines!
basically, yeah. At a certain point, he actually walks up and him and Rebu exchange some words, and he actually does turn to us and he goes, "You are the guards, correct?
That would be us.
That we are.
You should run into many patrols around here to there, but the location most closest to Rosco Air does begin to have a tree line, so be wary of enemies in the tree line. They tend to ambush from that point." And he kind of pulls his horse around. Godspeed!
Before you go, any specific kinds of enemy, goblins, those kinds of things? Anything specific?
Anything you can imagine, son, and worse.
Immediately thinks of some twisted horror nightmare from the Seven Hells.
I fucking like JoJo menacing ghost horse.
As soon as he starts walking away, I can just picture in my brain. All right, Marines, we're leaving the chief here. Good luck, son.
Chief, you want to tell us what you're doing?
Sir, going blanky mode.
Oh, God.
So, right off a ration, as today you are basically, by having an entourage, there are no encounters. So you guys may eat a ration, have a full night's rest.
Oh, sick.
And nothing occurs.
New day.
New day. I need 3d20s, please.
I'll do it.
New day, who dis?
Oh no.
Connor, how could you? Connor!
That is a natural 20, a 15, and a 19.
Good, we don't get to
Here's
sleep again.
your sports fact, since I missed the last one. 54 is the number of Hall of Fame linebacker Brian Urlacher, who played for the Bears for over a decade.
Monty, I would like to pretend to use the inspiration I don't have to re-roll those.
Yeah, that's not. You can't. I'm sorry.
If we sacrifice Otho, can we have sunshine? Instead?
No! No, you will not sacrifice Otho. Fuck you.
Pulls out a ceremonial dagger. Odin probably wouldn't mind just one.
Oh, and if you think of sacrificing
Gaia,
Gaius, there's a whole video game showing why you shouldn't do that.
It is a typhoon when you wake up in the morning.
Like a literal typhoon, or it
Yep.
just feels... What?
It's raining sideways.
Rain that is sideways, and it is humid as well, as you rolled it to be hotter, but because of the rain, it cancels it out, which means it is a incredibly violent storm.
So there's an actual... Where is the typhoon?
It's coming from Oceanside, and you're in it at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice. Well, we're not going nowhere.
Are you guys staying put, or are you guys gonna...
Yeah, we're staying put.
You're not going nowhere in a typhoon. Fuck that. Tent it. Let's go.
All right.
Will tents survive?
Stake the tents down.
Oh, the tents are magical, so we're fine.
No, Bosco.
You are not paid for not moving, so just keep that in mind.
That's fine. I'd rather us be
We're
alive.
also not
Yeah, I'd
paid if
rather
all
us
of us
live.
die, so...
Yeah. I
I would
don't know if you
like-
know this, but typhoons are very,
I'm
very
going
dangerous.
to stab
Us
you in your sleep,
moving-
Bosco.
Yo,
In my
as
crap.
someone
in my
who,
crap.
bro, listen, as someone who lost their house to one, I don't want to fuck around with this.
There you go. You get it.
Even with your 10s, I am going to need Constitution saving throws,
Oh,
please.
for fuck's sake!
Can I guidance this?
Nope.
Curses. Constitution save, correct?
Natural 20.
Nice.
Damn.
I'm standing in the middle of the fucking typhoon, just smiling at it.
Can.
You
That's a
stare
nat
back
one.
at the eye of the storm.
Natural
You're just
1
that-
for Iskan.
Nice. That's all right. You can't critically fail.
That's the
that.
first one in a couple of sessions, I will say.
Yeah, it actually
that's,
is.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Otho,
Yeah, this
Kai,
is
I
a
need
bad time
con
to have
saves.
it. That's a 5.
7.
Okay. I have to roll for your allies as well. Rebu. That's cocked.
So none of us pass except for Zito.
Gaius
Okay.
is like,
That-
I
that
am
guy.
the typhoon.
I
This
am
is that guy that's in the middle of like a hurricane winds holding the American flag.
Hi,
while
this is
Raining
Gaius
Blood is
Agnew
playing.
coming to you live from the eye of the storm. I'm gonna punch
come on.
Yeah, guys. I have good news. I have bad news. Well, I have bad news and good news.
You were about to
Uh,
say bad news and worse news.
Actually, good news, bad news, and then good news as well.
What?
Anybody who rolled below 12, you now have a point of exhaustion.
Yay.
Cool.
That's fine.
Rebu, Risher, and Gizdit have exhaustion.
Okay.
Hans is immune to being exhausted by rain. And your good pal Kyle Tenno is completely fine.
So what's the good
Wait,
news?
Yeah,
That's the good
news.
Good. I'm glad the asshole is fine.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck that guy.
What's the good news?
Everybody-
I found a silver piece.
Everybody be sure to write off a ration, and I need another 3 d20 checks, please. And you maintain this exhaustion through the next day. So
Cool.
I was gonna ask, do I have it worse because of the nat 1?
no, it is just a
Okay.
failure.
I guess I'll do
If
the
I
3d20.
rolled that, you would have been blown away like a kite in the wind and disappeared.
Yeah.
17, 9, and
There we go.
7.
That's
for the
looking a
next
bit better.
check.
33 is the number of Hall of Famer Scottie Pippen, who played for the championship Bulls in the 90s.
I know that guy.
Yeah.
The following morning, it is hot and humid. So Escan, it's kind of nice for you. But there is no wind, and there is no rain.
I chased the storm away. You're welcome, guys.
Uh-huh.
It was a miserable sleep.
Gentlemen, welcome to Mataralo.
That was a fun trial.
Why is it so much worse than where we were?
Because we're near the sea, Mr. Brightbeam.
Guys is bouncing up and down.
More days
Red
like
Bulls.
today, please.
Rebu slowly rises and positions himself in the jockey seat and goes, I miss the inn.
Don't worry, I'm
He
not
pulled-
the only one.
He pulls out his pipe and goes to use it, and then just water comes out, and he's like, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
You guys want me
Okay,
on
buddy.
point then? You guys want me on point since I didn't deal with anything?
I don't think it messes with his passive perception, so Easton should be fine.
It
Are the
will
axe
affect
beaks
active
okay?
checks, though. Yeah, the axe beaks are fine.
Gaius and the Axe Beaks high five.
Yeah, they literally look as peppy and as excited as Gaius. So you're swapping with Escan, Gaius?
Yeah,
you?
I'll take point for today, considering that I'm the one who got a nat 20 on that check.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
Risher
just this
and
once. Don't mess
Risher and Gizdit are they're in the back of the wagon and they're just sleeping, making up for the terrible night before. They're just fast asleep.
Well, we'll trudge on.
All right, trudge on. I need another D100 check, please.
I think that's you, Bosco.
No, it's whoever rolled the dice. That's you.
No, I just
Nope,
did the D20.
different person.
You're the only one who hasn't rolled.
Yep.
Yeah, but if I don't roll, I can't screw it up.
Take some responsibility. Don't be a coward.
Never. Fuck you. 43.
Okay.
Actually, I think 43. Is it? No, was he 40? No, I think that was Troy Polamalu's number with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So yes, there's your sports fact.
Reveal more space for you.
Woo!
As you guys
Oh,
proceed.
I see something.
There's
Oh,
grass.
it's
I don't see it. Oh, I have to scroll down. That makes sense. Whoa!
There luckily are no encounters during the road, and as you continue traveling, you keep seeing garrisons.
Hooray, we're safe.
Hooray! But we get
Awesome.
to sleep tonight and get rid of exhaustion.
It's you guys travel for about, I want to say 8 or 9 hours, and it's probably every 3 to 4 hours you see a garrison. Or an entourage of land guard who look just as exhausted and as pissed off as you, because they clearly probably had to camp out in the rain too at some point.
Gaius is the one guy who, on a road trip, is just like cows on my side, cows on my side. Oh, cemetery, you lost all your cows.
God.
Damn it,
And
Zito.
no other occurrences occur, so I would like everybody to write off a ration.
Woo! And we get our exhaustion gone.
Yeah, exhaustion is gone because there's no rain.
Yes.
Da, 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 da. Get out of here, ration.
Get out of here.
But as dawn dawns, I need someone to roll for me another 3d20.
Not I.
I'll do it.
Okay.
17, 8, 14, kind of middling,
Middle of the road.
kind of.
Middle of the road.
Ooh.
Okay. It is a cold day,
Oh, okay.
but there is no wind, and there is
This is the worst. I hate this kind
Okay.
of rain.
I was built for this.
it's a gentle rain.
God,
Nothing you
what
have to
is-
worry about, but it is raining and it's colder.
Man, if you don't like the weather in Martellaro, just fucking wait for 5 minutes.
This is literally Texas weather, and I hate
It really is.
It's weather by symbol. It's not even weather by fucking logic.
You might as well just roll a d20 if you live in Texas.
Yeah.
I would like a D100 roll, please.
I'll take it. Just a D100, just one.
Just a D100, just one.
89.
Hey, I think that was Mike
Ooh.
Ditka's number, Hall of Famer, tight end, Chicago Bears.
Is this a light rain, by the way?
It is a light rain, yes.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's not a terrible storm.
But clearly a cold
Roll
front just
it-
pushed through because it's cold now.
Okay.
Roll a what?
Roll a D10 for me.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh,
Two.
I like that. Oh, that's good.
2 banshees.
Two
At
dragons.
level 2, we might as well just run.
2 ogres.
It's 2 banshees.
Oh, they
Banshee.
scrim.
They're called
need-
2 banshees.
During the break, we need to explain the banshees thing because it's such an inside joke for our game. You guys begin to see what appears to be 3 figures that kind of coast over the horizon.
Fireball.
There seems to be like a shorter person framed by 2 very large people.
Do I hear Lancelot music in the background?
Do I hear coconuts?
Who's that?
I guess we should perception to see to get a good look at what's coming our way.
As they get closer, you see what appears to be a similar to Kyle Tenno, but not identical, a merchanty-looking gentleman, and framed by these 2 just like hulking bodyguards.
Fireball.
Gaius, both of them are reminiscent of that one shirtless guy. That's such a weird way to describe it, but
What?
it's true. When you guys were in Quincunx, you were in the guild. There was just a shredded, really strong-looking guy. These 2 look like that.
Beef McLarge huge. Okay, so these dudes
Oh,
are
solid
basically
reference. Bless you.
Yeah. The fucking so these dudes are probably of the same ilk where they're bodyguards.
They do, yeah. And as they get closer, they show no signs of threatening nature with the passive perceptions you're able to tell. The man appears to be a halfling, similar to Milo, actually, not like a Lightfoot, but seems to be a different variant. He's wearing kind of a tightly wrapped hat, and is wearing traveler's clothes and has a backpack on and has his own kind of dagger at the side, but he is just dwarfed by these 2 men that are wearing like kind of gladiator style skirts with these really tall boots with what looks to be like bone spikes coming out. And lashed on each of their backs are these great axes. One of the men has sort of this, like, I hate to say it, but like kind of like a spiky mullet going on, but it kind of works with his face. He's got a very strong jawed face with like a mullet thing going on. The other man has sort of a kind of front braided hair with sort of short in the back, kind of opposite to the other gentleman. And as
Nice
they,
in awe of these dudes.
yeah, they're like the Pillarmen right now. They're incredibly
yeah.
built. Yeah. And as this man, this halfling approaches, he goes, "Oh, hail, friends!" and kind of skips forward, and kind of Rebu kind of pulls the the Rack speaks to a stop. And he goes, "I am terribly sorry, but are you coming from the north?
Aye, that we are.
Ah, excellent. I have a parcel due that way. Do you mind if I ask you some questions about what I should be concerned of? It's my first time traveling through these lands.
Rain.
Well, I've certainly encountered that thus far, haven't we, gentlemen? And the two guards just don't emote.
They just grunt.
Well, we're not sure how it is from where you came, but further north you go, there has been increased bandit attacks, goblins, ogres, things like that.
Well, I have under my employ 2 Delvarian berserkers, so I know I'm going to be very safe. But I thank you for your concern. I'm more curious about directions. Do you mind if we could exchange of information at the moment? I'm new in these lands, and I have a parcel due north.
E-scan, this is you, buddy. This is you, bud.
What are you looking for?
I am to deliver an heirloom to the Asulai, and I am trying to charter the most direct course.
Okay, come around to the back of the cart real quick. And
Gentlemen?
I'll move to the back of the cart and kind of, using his hands, Iskan will sort of shoo everyone away from just the outer ledge, so he has space to lay out all of his maps.
Gizdit and Risher are currently like full-on sleepover, just splayed over top of each other, just sleeping with a blanket over top. Hands kind of steps off of the back a little. Yeah, you just put a little sheet over it.
Get your
Hans,
bitch ass out the way.
Hans kind of moves off and just kind of admires the scene as the merchant kind of comes around, and one of the guards sticks with him like glue. The other one kind of looks you up and down a little bit, Gaius.
Gaius just not even unabashedly just returns a look back at him, just with a stupid smile on his face.
The merchant kind of takes you behind Iskan and is just like, see, I was intending to charter a course here up through Easonvale, taking a direct trade path up to the Asulai and then taking a ferry to the capital city.
Well, there might be one slight problem with that plan. There's still a lot of undead activity in that area. If you think your guards can handle it, then it would be fine, but you may want to try going this way to the west, and he'll sort of indicate a pathway around.
Go ahead for me and roll a survival check with advantage.
Please, maybe. There we go.
Nice.
25.
Very nice.
One
You're
below a natural 20.
You're able to reroute his path through Athel rather than through Easonvale. And he kind of strokes his chin and goes, it's going to cost me more money, but if you... Undead are dangerous things. My bodyguards are physically very capable, but of their wills, I'm not so certain. And the guard behind him kind of goes, kind of grunts and looks away. I will charter the safer path.
That's always a good idea. Do you want a copy of this?
I will jot this down. Yes, thank you. And you watch as he pulls out a piece of paper and kind of begins to note it down.
You guys will notice, Iskan is he's playing it professionally, but you guys all know him well enough by now to see the slight vibrating that he's doing. He's very excited about getting to use his maps.
And you are heading to...
We're headed to Martorello, but we're going by way of Rosco Air.
Oh, yes, that is literally... You should see it after you coast this hill. Here, let me scribble down your location here, and he's going to reveal more of the map.
Intensifies.
Oh, shit. Let me mark it on your map.
Yeah. There's a settlement that needs help.
Mapgasm. Yum. Oh, the mapgasm begins.
The coast.
Let's go.
There's an ocean
Down there. That right there. It must be Martorello. That right there.
That right there, that's going to be Martorello.
Yep, to the south you see, and
Yep,
it's noted
there it
as
is.
well,
Very nice.
coastal city of Martorello.
Hell yeah.
ocean.
Pog.
They're not too far. Once you reach Rosco Air, it's only a 2 days journey, and the roads there are very safe.
That's more the weather I'm worried about.
Well, there's no accounting for that.
Yeah, it should be about maybe 3 days north for you to get to Madiamond, and then from there, just follow the chart.
Understood. I'll have to be very cautious, though. I've heard this road is rather dangerous.
Yeah, especially on the east side, so keep your eyes out.
He kind of turns to his guard, and the guard kind of goes, understood.
Actually, where's the one guy who was staring at me?
He's still staring at you. It's Mullet Man, and his arms are currently crossed, and he's staring at you. And he kind of, as the conversation in the back is happening, he kind of walks and approaches you, and he goes, you have an axe, but no scars.
Oh no, I'm fairly new to this. I wouldn't mind. I suppose I will gather some further down the road, maybe gain some honor out of it.
I like you.
Oh, thank you. I'm partial to seeing you as well.
With your mind, you'd be happily welcomed in Delvaria.
Yes, I was actually going to ask that. What is this place? I'm from further north, so any new information to seek out glory is well welcome for me.
Delvaria is the land of glory, where it was born and where it is forged. The average man of these parts does not understand the will of Delvaria.
Oh, the guy is just like bites his lip, like.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I couldn't help but notice your armor. It's very impressive.
Men like us need no armor. We wear what we must so that those in these lands accept us for what we are. An annoying thing we must do, but a thing we do nonetheless.
Work is work.
People are people. They do not understand our ways.
Well, maybe in the future, hopefully I can understand it.
You already do.
Well, thank you, sir.
Walk the
Guys.
warrior's path, earn some scars, and Delvaria will smile upon you.
Sub-quest unlocked.
I was gonna say, this fucking World of Warcraft have an NPC right here.
Yeah, let's, like, how, is this Poltroon just, like, bigger than
Did
his
you just
head?
unlock the fucking gladiator's pit?
Yo, I want that!
It is at this point the merchant returns with the other guard, and he goes, gentlemen, I think we are able to move off. And both of the guards just go, at the sound gentlemen. And they kind of give a knowing nod to you, and the merchant begins to depart.
Ice is bouncing up and down in place.
Dude, I would have died if when he walked up, you were just like, well, I guess I'm better with my weapon than you.
No.
That's a
I want to
great way
make
to pick a
friends, not
fight.
enemies.
You don't get scars if you're good with your weapon.
Well,
Alright.
I have a new place to go check out later.
Eastgun has a big smile on his face.
So does Gaius.
That's like the first time in the entire campaign he's actually been asked to use this map.
I'm just gonna note down. That you guys had in the character. There we go. Alright. As you guys continue proceeding forward during the day, it is still chilly. There's still a little bit of a breeze. But as you continue to about probably 3 or 4 in the afternoon, about 3 or 4 hours after meeting the strange courier and his 2 guards, you begin to hear noises up ahead. Shouting and screams and the clashing of weapons and the sounds of roars and grunts.
I guess we could check that out.
Yeah, go check it out.
All right, as you guys crest over the hill at kind of a point where you can look on, you currently see 4 guards and a knight entrenched in battle against 2 massive ogres. And that's where we're going to take our break.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is it the same guys we've seen that we were with by chance?
You don't know. They're too far away.
Whoa.
So we can just, they got this.
Right.
Bro, I want in on this.
No,
Hell
they're
yeah.
good.
I'm gonna go refill my beverage. I will be right back.
Hi guys,
back
welcome
as well.
into the halftime show. What's crack-a-lacking, y'all?
Oh man, yeah, I should probably go get some more tea.
Yeah, don't worry, I got this unlocked.
I wanna let me experiment with something really quick. I'm gonna open my door really quick. I want y'all to tell me if like you hear air or anything. Do you hear air or anything?
No.
I can hear you very barely.
Okay, so now I'm actually in front of the mic. How does that sound,
you're
Monty?
You're fine.
Okay, because it's baking in here and I need some groceries.
Yeah. Keep the door open, it's fine.
I feel your pain, brah.
Did you get it? Did it get fixed?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
It was just, yeah.
Okay.
It was not
All right,
fun.
I'll be right back. Oh.
Yeah, now I can do this now that we're not pressed for time. So you guys should come to my stream on Sunday. This is my plug. We're doing a 10th anniversary stream for Dust and Elysian Tale, and we're raising money for Ukraine. So all of your bits and subs and direct donations are going directly to the charity. So yeah, swing by and donate money for a good cause. Stop it, Citric. Oh, he wants to play that game. So if you guys swing by the stream, you will actually be able to subscribe to the channel. It'll go towards a good cause. And a brand new Ara emote in the celebration of the 10th anniversary of Dust was drawn by the wonderful The Citric King, who you can find at twitch.tv/The Citric King and on Twitter at Citric King. It'd be great if you gave him a follow, watch him, praise him. It's awesome. He's very talented. He turned it around in like a day. You brought this upon yourself. Citric is one of the best beans you will ever meet. And if you ever have the honor of working with him, I highly recommend you tip well. So yeah, that's my spiel. Also on Saturday, come watch me sign prints. One of which was drawn by Azu LJ or something like that. Some bluebird on my shoulder drew an amazing Pokemon print. It's of Corviknight, the cabbie from Twilight Wings, who I voice. My next door neighbor, Bill Rogers, who's the voice of Brock, and a couple of his Pokemon are in the cab. It's a really cool picture. Come check it out. Buy it. Support LJ. They are also extremely talented. We need more birds. And yes, Street Sage, the guy who voices the VG Cats and did the comic dub, is in Dust, and he was on the stream. I had Edwin there. I had Mac, who was the voice director. We had Lucian Dodge, who was the voice of Dust. We had Kimlin Tran there, who's Coco in the new Pokemon movie, as well as Fidget. We had a lot of people there. So swing on by. Ace Bounty, they give you the 300 bits. So I asked Monty this. You can only pick one, rock, paper, or scissors. Rock, so I can bash people's heads in. The Pest with 100 bits. How much sugar will it take for Gaius to become the Great Cornholio? Man, first of all, solid reference. Second of all, probably not a lot if a lick of a lollipop made him go crazy. Birds aren't real, Bosco. Fuck you.
Apparently birds aren't real.
Nah, fuck that person. But yeah, thank you so much. Puckball. Pick your favorite sports ball. Puckball beat out ball of foot, ball of base, Fortnite, and basketball.
What about blitzball?
I'm shocked blitzball wasn't on there. That would have been a good troll, but, you know, I don't expect creativity from the poll makers. Bosco, how's it like coming into your murder hobo phase? I've always been a murder hobo. Kai's not. I'm a murder hobo. I'll kill everybody.
I'm back.
I'll kill you.
It's really funny because for like some of these random encounters, I have like what they're carrying in case you kill them. Just in case.
Good.
That is most wise.
Oz, thank you for the 100 bits. We only play Griffball here. Don't know what that is.
Griffball!
Bazdog, birds are not real. Tiny dinos are. What are you? Theropod, stop changing your name.
How many alt accounts do you have?
Yeah, Zombie Monster, thank you for the 200 bits. I'm creating a Metal Gear Solid one-shot. Which boss should the players fight first? They should fight probably Sniper Ocelot.
No, Big Boss. You fight Big Boss first.
No.
No, you don't. What? In what game?
Yeah. No. You fight Big Boss first,
What?
and then you go back in time, and then you have to find him before he becomes Big Boss.
They already wrote the one shot. They just need to know what boss to slot in.
I hear you like to watch Unexpectables streams.
You know what? Do Psycho Mantis, because Psycho Mantis has a lot of cool stuff that would translate well
He's
to
so
a D&D
cool.
campaign.
He's the only like Metal
Roll the
Gear
nat
character
20.
I know
No, you
besides-
didn't.
He's the only Metal Gear character I know besides Snake.
I can read you.
I was about to say, why don't you just get the... I was gonna say, get the guy who, like, is in the tank, so they have to fight a tank.
Vulcan Raven?
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Monty would crush hard on that character. Travis A. Carey with the 300 bits. Ed, I passed my doctor's physical with a 17% body fat and can now compete in wrestling without worry of concussion fatigue. Oh, that's
Nice.
good. Hell yeah.
Sick.
I can read your internet history. Oh, God. I know where you've been.
So, it was you who got all of the Neopets passwords.
Ace Bounty with the 10 bits. So anyone else in the cast, rock, paper, or scissors?
Skizzers.
Hell yeah, good cheat.
Great
Zenlita, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I saw what Connor did there with the Glencarian last name. Well played, you nerd. Killer Chansey, thank you for the bits. Join the cult of Gaius. And you too will receive a lollipop that's so tasty you'll be consumed by the sweetness. Speaking of joining cults, feel free to swing on by the Unexpectables Discord, which is totally not a cult, but you should join it anyway, where we have Q&As and interact with the fans, and you can tell us what you think of the show.
I'm now
And not
thinking,
hide in the YouTube comments. I see all of you all the
I'm now
time.
thinking of a song called "Down
Is-
with the Sweetness."
Especially those of you who were trash talking Chicago in the comments. Just because you drove through the city and experienced bad traffic, do not shit on thy city. Also, public transit exists, so you probably wouldn't have to deal with the traffic. Take the
God,
train.
I fucking miss public transit. It does not exist down here.
What is
Same.
public transit?
It almost
Exactly.
Never heard
does.
of it.
Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Sounds like something a cult would say, Bosco. Shut up, you're in it.
Ram you.
Ramsay.
All right, you all back?
I think so.
Okay.
Hang on, I just gotta get my crisp pour on.
Yeah.
Let me chug down some Gatorade. Hey, Monty,
Gotta
can you
slam
type
down my
to
gamer
me the
fuel.
name of that location our Beef McLarge huge friends told Gaius?
Delvaria.
Delvaria.
Right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
I might need it for
Purposes.
for the Agni Odyssey reasons.
For Odyssey purposes.
No, DeLuna, I didn't miss your drop. I just ignored it, but now I'll get it. 100 bits. Ed, ask Mark how his sanity is holding up after last night's Sonic 06 stream.
Pretty good.
Liar.
That's a lie.
That is
No,
a lie.
it's. I just need time to recharge.
Nope,
Right
that's a
after the
lie.
stream, it was awful, but it's been 24 hours, so I'm good.
I don't want to hear it. It's a lie.
You can't lie to us, Mark. It's no use.
I'm totally fine. I don't know
Oh,
why.
fuck
Evie,
off.
shut up.
You may have
What
just said the trigger phrase.
Ah,
Hang on,
there it is.
I gotta go assassinate somebody. I'll be
Oh,
right back.
no. Don't worry. Soon you'll be able to turn into a werehog.
I love that game, so I'm excited.
Why?
Okay, the real answer should be you only love half of that game.
Yeah, the werehog half.
Oh, Jesus.
What the fuck? Oh god, I
What
have
is
words.
wrong with you?
Dude, I'm sorry, you suck a little bit. Just a
Yeah,
little
just
bit.
a little bit, a lot of bit.
Can we
It
keep
was
going?
a
Are we
great
good to
idea.
go?
Yes, Ace Bounty, thank you for the 9 bits. Okay, Mark,
Yes,
vote.
let's
Rock
go.
or paper?
Paper.
There you
Good,
go.
I
All
cut
right,
you.
we're good.
Or to hold all my maps.
Werehog was fun. No, no,
Alright.
I'm sorry. What's it like to be wrong?
I am going to show you guys the map now.
I thought you were gonna say I'm going to shoot you guys.
We
I
already,
was like, oh,
I'm going to
okay.
shoot you the map.
Monty's had enough.
Monty has had a fucking enough.
What?
God, fucking Mick had it.
Dude, we never had to go to McDonald's like Bracky wanted.
There's no McDonald's in Madiamond.
I know. Why did you? I think you're lying. I want to investigate because I feel like Connor's right. There's no
There's a
war in
magic
Bossing
McDonald's
Say.
somewhere out there.
There is no war in Bossing Say. There is no McDonald's.
It's because the Starbucks
Alright.
unionized, so McDonald's ran away.
Ah.
It's all ogre.
Oh, fucking damn it.
This is what you see.
Oh shit.
Also, just a heads up, us Texas boys may be getting a few light thunderstorms. So
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, my sinuses are going nuts. I'm the guy with the ear infection, so my head's on fire right now.
So, as you guys crest over the hill, you see currently locked in combat 2 ogres and what appears to be 4 individuals currently fighting them back. There appears to be 2 dead guards who are just not savable, currently crunched on the ground. Do you wish to come to these people's aid?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely not. Oh.
Also,
I would
I was just gonna ask if these are the same knights and guards that we came across.
You cannot tell as they are currently locked in combat.
Okay, cool.
Just,
Yeah, let's
just
go.
help out of the goodness of our hearts, then.
Do we have to, though?
Yes.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Do we get
Dude,
to
for a
move?
reward, yes.
18.
Thank you.
Let's go.
9.
Fuck.
10.
13.
Where did this tape come from? What?
18.
Nice.
Monty, when you said that, I got like lightning fast VCR repair vibes out of that. I'm just like, where'd this tape come from? Oh, fuck.
All right. Let's roll for the ogres. Okay. Rainbow dice for the ogres. Okay, not bad. Let's see.
Oh no,
who
we're the
goes
Lancelot
first,
music.
Milo or
You guys get to decide who would like to go first, Milo.
I'm going
or...
first.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you're not included in that. Oh no, you are.
Yes, he
do you...
You don't get to make that
Sorry.
decision.
I thought-
I'll
I
make
thought-
it for you. Fine,
Damn.
Monty.
I thought it was Otho. I'm very sorry. Okay, so are you okay with that, Milo? If Kai goes first?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna want me to go first, unless you don't want buffs.
I don't want buffs.
Okay.
Okay. Kai goes next.
Gesundheit.
Milo.
yes, I too am allergic to bad decisions, but
And then we have Iscan. Otho. Okay.
Othio.
And then. All right, top of the turn order. The good news is, immediately at the start of the turn, the individuals locked in combat actually go first.
Oh.
Sick.
Starting with their captain, who screams out, and you can tell by the voice that these are not the same people, because you hear a woman's voice come out of the helmet of this knight. Do not relent! Keep fighting! And she is going to swing 3 times with her sword.
Jesus.
3?
Yeah, she's a
3,
veteran.
baby.
All
She's a
right, so
veteran.
you know what? They were fine.
Also, is there supposed to be music?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's playing.
I can hear it.
It's playing.
Oh, I had the tab muted. What the fuck?
Well, don't do that.
Don't do
Uh,
that.
Don't remember doing it. The subconscious. I'm sorry.
I'm just gonna roll all at once. Yep, that hits. That hits. All 3 of her attacks hit. 1 second. I'm just gonna try and make her turn as quick as possible.
It's okay. We're all standing here admiring her skill with the blade
I'm just building meter. Don't worry.
Yeah.
because we were off reading our books while she was. Oh, you
It's
guys.
true.
All right. You watch as she slashes towards this ogre. She gets a clean cut in its neck, and it staggers slightly. A very, very clean blow from her. The guard to the north of her is going to swing. Let me grab their stat. He also strikes for an additional 3 points of damage. And then the 3 guards immediately handling their own ogre who look absolutely terrified. First swing is a miss. Second swing, it is a hit for 4 points of damage. And the last guard, oh shit. Nope, in the tray. Just barely hits for 5 points of damage. All right, Kai, it is now your turn.
Woo!
Also,
I am going to.
I love how you are all pressed up on the edge of your of the
We're
starting
like,
box.
Down! Blue 42 said hot! All right. So, Kai, who has been very quiet and withdrawn for pretty much the entirety of the last forever, since the last battle, he is going to step up to the line. He is going to take a quick look at you, Otho, and give you a very firm nod and kind of take in your demeanor. Is there anything I should know about how you're feeling?
He's shaking, looking over at the scene, but he turns to look at you. He pulls his saber out and he gives you a nod back.
You said the ones to the south were having more trouble, correct?
Yes.
All right. Kai is going to double move all the way down there.
All right, you got it. You move all the way down, rushing past the guard, and the guard's like, "Who the hell are you?" Just kind of like holding up a spear.
You will all see Kai just kind of get this glare in his eye, grit his teeth, and sprint forward very quickly. And as the guard says that, "I'm here to save your life! Let's kill it!" And that'll be turn.
Okay. Just be aware with yelling, Bosco, you are peaking, so it's kind of a little harsh on the ears. So just be aware. I can't fix it, unfortunately. So, alrighty,
I will
Milo.
try to ride the gain on my end.
Okay. We also don't want to still hear you, though. That's the problem.
Fair enough.
All right, Milo, it is now your turn.
Milo raises his gauntleted hand as sunlight draws within that symbol, coalesces together, and out blasts one heck of a guiding bolt.
Right, which target are you going for?
Right south.
All right, as you throw out the guiding bolt, the ogre brings up its club and it shatters against the club, unfortunately not finding purchase.
I cannot roll good. Let's see. Is that a tree right
That
here?
is a very small tree, yes.
What would that provide me cover-wise?
Probably, I would say half cover at most. But then again, these things are quite large, so you're not sure.
I was about to say, you know what? I'll take those odds. I'll meander over yonder.
All right,
that'll
put
be
your
my
back
turn.
up against the tree. You got it. All right, Escan, it is now your turn.
Do any of the 5 friendlies still standing? Do any of them look like that they're in a bad way?
No. You get the sense that anyone who is in a bad way is dead now, because there are 2 dead people. They seem to
good
be
and dead.
Yeah, the captain seems to have taken some damage, the one in the armor. But she seems like she's got a lot of energy, so she's fine. No one here looks like they immediately need healing yet.
Yet. Okay, cool. All right. Well, in that case, I will pull out a dagger and I will move in next to the presumed captain.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take a stab at the ogre.
You got it. Go and roll the hit.
5.
As you
Well,
go to
miss.
stab, you hit the flesh, but it is a thick, blubbery flesh. And as you retch out the dagger, there's no blood, but you just see like fat. Just kind of like it's nasty and gross, but there's no wound, unfortunately.
Damn
Oh.
boy,
I'm going to bite in the exact spot that
Okay.
did it. Yeah. Just thinking about it. Maybe it's not. I did roll it. All right.
Flubber.
Do it again. There we go. 18 to hit
18 hits.
for 0 piercing damage.
You chomp into it, and just like your mouth gets kind of stuck, and you wrench back. You tear at some of the flesh, but the ogre doesn't seem to find any mind, as it's a bit more concerned about the large gash wound from the sword at the moment.
It's kind of incredible.
I'm very sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
The lady captain kind of looks and goes, "That's the spirit," and she kind of keeps swinging.
That's
That ends your turn?
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Otho. It is now your turn.
Otho, his hand shaking around his saber, looks over this scene and just has some flashbacks going on. He stares at this one ogre that's closest to him, and he just narrows his perception. He sees it as just a vicious wolf in his mind's eye, and he blocks out all other thought. He rushes in.
You got it.
I'm gonna swing at him with my saber. Oh, come on. 8?
As you go to swing, you cut into the flesh, but same problem. Quite thick, and unfortunately unable to find purchase.
All right.
Can't hit anything.
Bonus action, I'm gonna swing with my dagger.
You got it.
That's another 8.
Oh no!
Wow.
Swing again, and unfortunately the ogre's swing arm bashes you backwards, and you unfortunately are unable to find purchase as you kind of scramble back to your feet off of the grass.
Honestly,
Thanks,
narratively, that makes a lot of sense, but I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Woo!
Alrighty. It is now the ogre's turn.
Oh, good.
Out of my swamp.
What, honey, you did?
Get out of my...
I'm gonna roll a d4 to see who they swing at for the 4 individuals currently surrounding it.
For both or just one?
For both, because that's multiple targets. So the one furthest to the north is gonna go for the guard next to you, Otho.
Onions.
With its great club.
No, Simpkins!
It misses, actually.
Oh shit!
As
Simpkins
it
just light up.
lifts up the great club, the guard manages to scramble back and kind of flip around as the great club just makes a crater in the earth, spraying mud up against your cheek, Otho. Unfortunately unable to find purchase. The ogre further to the south, also gonna roll a d4.
He said, yep, what a concept.
It is gonna go for this guard here to the north of it. Oh god. Oh no, that's bad. That's an actual 20.
Oh.
I'll use a little
Crunch.
Can I get down, Mr. President, him?
No.
That 20?
You are not. There is a specific ability for that, which you do not have, unfortunately.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Curse you, 5e.
Okay.
Ooh,
Oh, wait, no, it's a crit, though. Hold on.
I'm sorry for the thunder, Austin.
Oh, God. Yeah, Crunch is apt. As he is just Gallaghered.
Oh!
Can he make saves?
No, it went over his hit point maximum.
Oh.
It was 28 points of damage
Oh, God.
with a crit. Yeah, he's very dead. That ends the ogre's turn.
You'll never know
That-
if you don't go.
You'll never shine if you don't glow.
Crunch.
Gaius. Hey now. You're an all-star. Got your game on. Go play.
All right, cool. Before I make any narrative decisions, I'm gonna get my ass over here.
You got it. Now I can finally scroll down and not have to worry about scrolling up and down.
Do I
the
have
wall
flank
anymore.
with Oh, I have flank. Yes.
You do, yes.
Sick. Okay. Let's see if I hit first before I make any informed decisions of how I'm flavoring this.
Smart man. He's done this before.
16. 18.
Which is 18. Absolutely hits.
The time
11.
has come to an end.
11 slashing damage. As you strike into this creature, you slice down its leg and it buckles to a knee.
Cool. Action surge. Do it again.
You got it.
17.
That hits.
Woo!
Rules of nature!
Let's go!
Oh.
Hey, Gaius. How do you want to kill this thing?
Let's go!
Oh, okay. So Gaius fucking, mirthful leaps himself over the captain in Eastcan. As he lands, he uses the momentum of the force of the jump to use the hilt of the fucking axe to knock the leg out and then sweep upwards and stab the spine.
You got it. And as the ogre lets off a horrifying, gasping roar, it slams to the ground, stone cold dead.
Hell yeah.
Alright, does that end your turn?
That's all I got. No, I can't throw anything. So yeah, that's my turn.
Alright,
Unless-
top of the turn
yeah.
order. It is now the guard's turn. The guard immediately next to you, Otho, just kind of looks at you wide-eyed because not only did he dodge that attack, he just saw his buddy get absolutely splattered, and he's just like, I think I'm just gonna lie down. I'm just gonna lie down, and just kind of lies down. The captain turns with a sword raised like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings, and is like, bah! And then charges in immediately to the other one.
Oh yeah.
I like her.
Show them no weakness! And she's gonna swing 3 times.
Oh, you know.
Ooh, that is a miss, actually. That's terrible. That's a miss. Oh no, natural 1.
Oh no!
Okay.
Roll severity. Oh,
No
fuck.
weakness.
No!
As she charges in with her sword, she swings and misses with the first strike, and the ogre backhands, and her sword flies over out of her hand and lands right here.
Oof.
Right there. And she's like, and she looks up as the ogre looks down at her and smiles this big toothy grin. The guards immediately call out, "No! Kenny!" And they begin to swing. The first one
What was the name?
hits. Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny. Okay.
Oh my God! You killed Kenny.
You bastard!
3 points of damage from the first guard, and the second guard has flanking with you, Kai. Which, good thing it does, because that hits. Terrible damage, though. Oh, no. Alrighty, that ends the guard's turn. That brings us to Kai. It is now your turn.
All right. Will you let me shadow the Colossus him?
Oh, absolutely, yes, if you hit.
Awesome. So Kai is going to scale this thing by jumping up to grab his shoulder, and then pulling himself up with one hand. He's going to try to drive the rapier into his neck.
You got it.
And we'll see if it actually hits. There's a 26 hit.
That hits. Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7 points of piercing damage. As you strike into the back of the ogre's, square of the back, essentially, right where kind of the head meets. It's hard to find the neck on these ogres. It's
Right in
they're
the goiter.
a little bit homogenous. But you do drive the rapier thick down deep into the flesh, and as you wrench out the rapier, it kind of buckles forward and lets out a horrible roar. You did do some damage to it, but it is still fighting strong.
Will you allow me to then take the rapier and drop it down to the captain?
That would be technically an action to hand off something to somebody.
I'm just going to drop it. I'm just going to drop it on that square.
I'll allow it, yeah.
Okay. So I will drop the rapier in their general direction. Take it and defend yourself!
She gives you a nod, and you can kind of see her eyes now piercing through these sort of almost emerald green eyes that kind of stare back at you through the darkness of the helm.
He's then gonna hang on to this ogre. Come on, you freak! And that'll be turn.
Alrighty. Milo, it is now your turn.
Seeing the sword land not 10 feet from him, he's gonna run out from the tree. And hey, you know what? Let's give that another literal shot. Let's coalesce some fresh sunlight and give it another guiding bolt.
Got it. Oh,
Ass.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sadness.
Damn it.
17
close.
still hits, though. 17 still hits, so this is gonna hurt. Ignore the 12, unfortunately.
So 9.
Damn
Aw.
Take 9 points of damage. This thing is struck in the face by a glowing light source, and it's now emanating this light. So the next attack against it will have advantage.
Can I grab the sword and toss it to her side?
It will take half your movement to pick up the sword.
That is fine. I don't plan on moving very much.
Yeah, so you grab the sword. It's also big. It's for you, it'd be a great sword. For,
I'm underhand yeeting it like a freaking tiny
that
softball player.
That would take an action, unfortunately, to move it to someone's
curses.
position. Yeah.
I think it's like Milo is a Pikmin and just takes up the sword.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's a cute visual. I'm sorry.
I know. I think I think everyone's just gonna dogpile on this thing, so I will have the sword grasped. I'm not picking it up, but I will have my hand on it.
Alright, you kind of
Right.
grab onto it. It is stuck in the ground as well, and you kind of
Right.
just grab to the top of it. Alrighty. That brings us around to Escan. It is now your turn. Connor, you're making breathing noises into your microphone.
I'm sorry.
Stop breathing.
Oh, I'm gonna.
All right, E-scan, you're going in.
I'm gonna dagger it a question.
Okay.
I have
With advantage because of the guiding bolt, yeah.
Oh.
That's a
Natural
natural
20!
My critical damage. Everyone ready? 4.
4
Nice.
points of crit damage as you stab this thing in the kneecap. You stab the ogre in the kneecap and it lets off a horrible, retching scream.
And I will just look towards the captain and nod, and that'll be my turn.
All right. That brings us to Otho. It is now your turn.
Let's go, Connor.
Seeing everybody gathered around this ogre, he's severely outnumbered. Otho's just going to steal himself and charge forward. He's going to take a slice at him with his saber.
Okay.
That's another 8.
Plus
10.
2, which is a 10.
Plus 2 is 10.
Which still misses. I'm very sorry.
Oh my god.
As you run, you see the body of the crushed guard, and memories flash back to you. And unfortunately, your weapon does not find purchase.
Offhand him.
Fuck it. Bonus
Offhand
action.
him. Sneak attack him.
I'm going to roll just a d20 this time. I'm not going to fucking roll on any sheets or any shit.
Come on.
Fuck.
Come on.
Here we go. All right.
Just hit him. Take
This is
his
technically
ass
plus
out.
7 for flanking.
Yes.
17.
Let's
That
go.
hits.
Yes. Finish him.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
I rolled minimum damage for both my,
Maybe
my
it'll
dagger
do it.
and my sneak attack. That's
Maybe it'll do it.
5 piercing.
Well, the dagger, this is an offhand, so you don't get your bonus to your dagger
Right.
either.
So 2 piercing.
You kind of stab the blade into the shoulders of the ogre, and it doesn't even notice you, but it does take the damage as it's currently surrounded and is
No.
still fighting strong.
Roll 20. Give us the narrative kill. Don't. Oh, man.
It's okay. This game hates me. I understand.
It's okay.
Yeah, but that was perfect.
It is now the ogre's turn.
I get it. Roll
Great.
20.
I will roll a d6 here to determine who's getting targeted. Oh boy. All right. Kai,
Yep.
I would like for you to choose an acrobatics or athletics of your choice.
Acrobatics.
Okay. It's going to be versus the ogre's athletics score.
Cool.
It's cocked. Okay.
So nat 20.
Ooh.
Very nice. The ogre grabs you and throws you, but you manage to dexterously land on the ground and slide backwards without taking any damage. As it attempted to throw you kind of dead to rights on the ground, you managed to kind of slide. Your knees kind of pop a little bit, but you managed to kind of keep your grounding as this thing is currently like swinging wildly towards everyone around it. That ends.
Survive to see another day. The game of life. Agile prey.
It's kind of like I hate to bring it up. Like I don't know, I hate to bring it up. You remember Final Fantasy Advent Children when the guy throws Tifa and she like hits the wall?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
one of the
So
best
cool.
shots in the movie. It's
Basically,
so
that's what Kai
cool.
just did. Yeah. That brings us around to Gaius. It is now your turn. This ogre's looking pretty rough and is looking very angry at the moment.
Hey, buddy, how's it going? You don't mind if I just wake up into level 5, do you? 17.
17, that hits.
Jesus Christ.
13
Oh.
slashing.
How do you want to kill this thing?
Okay, no, you know what? I don't fucking drut at this thing. As he goes to throw Kai, he notices his imagine the ogre like seeing Kai getting thrown and then seeing him hit the ground, and then all of a sudden the world around him like spins upside down, and then he's looking at the sky. I threw my axe and chopped his head off.
Nice. As the body lands on the ground, combat is still.
In the end, it has to be this way.
Something nano machines.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. And map's gone. I was gonna move to the guy. I know it doesn't matter, but narratively, I'm gonna move to the guy who was next to the captain who got squeezed, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna check for vitals.
He is paced. There are no vitals to be found.
Gotcha.
Is anyone else hurt?
Men, line up! And you watch as the remainers kind of stand up. Anybody hurt? And everyone kind of shakes their head. Well, thank you. She turns to all of you and kind of gives you a salute. She takes off her helmet, and you see darker complexion, and her hair is like just this full volume, kind of lengthy, kind of curly, bouncy hair. It's a little flattened by the helmet, but she's got a lot of hair going on. And she kind of, she's got like a scar kind of running across one of her cheeks. And she kind of salutes. She goes, I'm Captain Snow. Nice to meet you. Or Lieutenant Snow, rather. I'm captain of this brigade. She kind of walks over and she checks the dead. And she goes, damn it. It's 3 this week. Fuck. She stands back up to her full height.
I'm sorry we couldn't get here quicker.
Well, you certainly saved the rest of us had you not shown up.
I'm kind of surprised. There's so many garrisons about. How did they get through?
Same way other people do. There's always holes. You can't have a garrison at every single square space from here to fucking Madiamond, can we? Pardon my language. It's been a long day.
That's quite all right.
That's understandable.
Besides, it's the goddamn ogre wife who's sending out her own men to personally see to killing most of our scouting parties. Trim our numbers, as it were.
Which way
Are
did
you
this
all right,
party...
Lieutenant?
I'm fine, just a bit winded. Nothing I'm not used to. She kind of wipes her nose. You see there's like a little bit of blood, but she seems to be pretty okay.
Which way did this party come from?
She kind of points. She goes, these ones are from the northeast. Directly actually from here, if you were to take the path. Not that I would recommend it. That's Glengrut the Gluttonous. It's her location. I think we've been fighting that. We've been fighting that bitch since the day our entire order was founded. You'd think she'd run out of ogres by now, but things just keep breeding. She kind of kicks over the decapitated ogre, and it slumps over.
I want to check the bodies for anything.
Yeah, they have coinage on them. One of them has like a drinking horn that's like kind of dented slightly with like a bronze finish to it. And between the two of them, they have 5 gold and 30 silver and 5 copper.
These ogres came all the way from Grimbones, then.
Dragon bones is what we call it, yeah.
I was told at the beginning of the campaign it was Grimbones, but...
Oh, well.
I mean, it might be Bryn bones. That's what we call it, dragon bones, though, because it's made out of dragon bones, so... You from here?
I'm familiar.
Huh. Well, thank you again. I can't thank you enough. We gotta head northward, but... Fuck it, at this rate, we should head back to Rosco Air. I'm now three men short.
That's where we're headed. Would you want to travel with us?
I was about to say.
We'd be welcome to it. We won't take up space in your wagon, though. It seems to be full. But if you don't mind a couple of trainees and one lousy lieutenant, I'd be happy to find you.
I don't think that was lousy. I thought that was very brave.
I lost 3 men. I wasn't brave enough.
Bravery isn't what keeps people alive.
You survived the trial for one day, and you came out with it with most of your men intact. Take it as a victory.
Most of them, yeah.
If you don't mind, I could give them last rites.
You're a cleric.
That I am.
I'd appreciate that.
I will go do such.
Okay. The remaining men kind of take a drink and assess. They're actually not wounded. It seems like any wounds that would be taken would be pretty fatal, except for probably for Lieutenant Snow. But they managed to kind of patch themselves up. And you, with the assistance of Gizdit, who can dig a hole, and you did get a shovel from the dead goblins.
Yes!
Yes! Goblin shovel.
That's the worst foreshadowing. Oh my god.
The
I'm
planet's
an
kind of aligned with those encounters. Gizdit digs some holes, helps you out there.
Guys
Excellent.
standing there with the shovel. I'm an omen.
You lay to rest Kenny, Lenny, and Jenny.
Damn.
That's tragic.
Does that mean Penny and Glenny are still alive?
Lenny and Kenny are fine.
Wait. You said we just buried them.
Lenny and Kenny. Well, I thought Kenny was dead.
Oh, sorry. No, Lenny and Penny are fine. Sorry, Kenny is gone. Jenny is gone.
Okay. We got like the Pac-Man group over here.
Sorry, Benny and Penny are fine.
Oh my
Why did
There
you
we
do this
go.
to yourself?
We got it.
Oh,
I'm a
God.
fool. I'm a fucking fool.
Yeah, but is
Where's-
Remy fine?
Where the fuck is Clyde?
Clyde, yeah, where's Clyde?
Where's Pinky?
You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have Penny, Benny, and Clive.
Well, the bull survived. I'm good.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's like 5 p.m. Like
Ah,
kind of 3 to 5, so kind of hitting around sundown.
Probably
Ish.
a good time to set up camp and whatnot then.
Yeah.
Maybe a little ways away from the dead ogre bodies.
Yeah,
Well,
let's not go towards where another party can just find a bunch of corpses and guys just sitting there like, I did this.
We can torch him if you want. Stun
Well-
silence.
And you all tell me I'm the arsonist.
When? Actually, wasn't it Eastcan way long ago suggested we set the carriage on fire?
Look, it was cold, and it was a good idea.
A bit above game Monty. I'm just gonna make sure I get my sword back.
You do, yeah. The captain never even got a chance to pick it up, but she
The captain
tosses
eats
it back
the
to you.
sword. Thank you for your offering.
And she reclaims her longsword, which is very well used, and kind of cleans it off and sheaths it. And they very quietly follow you in the rain. As eventually, you begin to see more trees. But they're not like full trees, they're like saplings. There's a lot of them, though. They pepper the countryside as far as the eyes can see.
Is anything forageable?
No, these don't appear to be like fruit trees. Go ahead and roll a knowledge of nature, Milo.
Oh boy, I'm a farm boy. Nature. I am not very smart.
This is not farm trees.
Tree.
Yeah, you're not sure what type of trees these are, and they definitely don't appear to be
Can I attempt?
fruit bearing. You may, yes.
They're clearly squirrel trees.
No!
Oh my god, you
Zito!
guys.
Mm,
That's a one.
That's an unnatural one.
rubbery.
That's the most unfortunate.
Clearly, they're wood trees.
Gaius, I think those are trees, Gaius.
That's what they want you to think.
Oh, then what are they?
Press X to doubt.
Yeah, press X to doubt. I'd say they're fairies. Pretending to be trees.
I can't go on with this bit. I'm sorry.
I shake the tree. What do you know?
It rustles and leaves fall down, and like the captain turns towards you, Otho and Kai, and goes, "Is your friend okay?"
Never better.
He's had quite a bit of sugar this evening.
Right. Okay. You realize those are Rosco Air trees, and if you break them, you can actually be arrested, right?
Mr. Agnew.
I do that thing where it's like the lady's just like pointing and then it's the cat like sitting at the table. I point at the fucking tree as I'm getting dragged away.
These trees are, you break it, you buy it. And
You win
I don't
this
think we can
round,
afford...
tree.
Yes.
You win this round, tree, as I back up.
The tree stands there menacingly in the rain.
Oh my god, it's Lethal Weapon 2, just with a tree.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately, that means no firewood. Sorry, gentlemen.
Do you guys have rations or?
Yeah, we have food.
Okay.
What if we were able to find wood from trees that have already fallen?
I doubt it. Again, these are kind of important trees. You're not supposed to mess with them or touch them. Don't worry, we got tents. We'll be fine.
I have a mansion.
You sure do, Bucko.
For I am small.
Oh my God. The McMansion.
Is there anything we could kind of prep? Because we can't forage, can't make a fire. I'm just wondering above game, gentlemen, if there's anything we could do.
Fort Dort Z2.
It'd be mud.
I mean, it's mud right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would definitely be furt dirt.
I think we just gotta let this night pass.
Yeah.
I'm mad at myself for not saying Fort Dort GT.
Oh my god, no.
Fuck.
It would die
We don't
instantly.
talk
I would
about that
smote it.
one.
A lightning bolt would strike it and kill it, setting it on fire.
It's made of mud. How did it catch on fire?
I don't adhere to the Pokemon typing for my campaign, okay? Thank you, Mark.
God is really angry today. He's burning the mud.
Alrighty.
Lieutenant Snow, actually, would you or any of your soldiers be able to help us keep watch tonight?
I would. That's kind of, yeah. I mean, that's kind of what we do. Respectfully.
I didn't want to assume. I didn't
No,
know what
no.
state, and I didn't know what state you. I want to look. How are the soldiers? I hesitate to say men, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's Penny, Benny, and Clive. Roll an insight check.
Yeah.
They're trying to figure out ways to get that Pac-Man.
Yeah. Oh god damn it! I cannot roll good tonight. 12.
Penny seems like contemplative. None of them seem like terribly upset. Not that they're like, oh, whatever, you know, Kenny and Lenny died. But they seem to be just like, you know, kind of going through another day. Benny is currently like sharpening their spear. And Clive looks really tired.
Maybe it might be best if they take a rest. They've seen a lot today.
Well, you better at least put me on rotation, Lieutenant Snow says.
I don't think that'd be much of a problem.
All right. So it's with the new +1? How are you guys gonna split up the 4-man watch?
I will still take Darkest Night.
Okay.
Iskan is going to suggest that Otho take a rest. Because we've seen a lot of ogres, and he seemed pretty shaken the last few days. So we could give his shift to the captain, or to the lieutenant.
Otho will comply with that.
What position were you in, Otho, again?
Third, I think?
Milo is third, because the Darkest Night is second. Okay.
So you were second, yeah.
Yep.
Right, so Snow will take second, and then I believe Gaius is last, and then Isken takes the first watch. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The rest of your companions kind of shoot the shit. Gizdid actually ends up playing cards with Clive throughout the night. Nothing for money, but they're clearly playing some sort of card game, and Gizdid is definitely winning. Penny is completely intrigued by Hans. And Risher is very shy. He doesn't really like. There's a lot of people now, and he's a little shy and stays inside of the wagon.
Sure. Has he had to go pee very much recently?
Every now and again, yes. Though you notice on rainy days, not as much. Ironically.
Okay.
You stop every now and again, but it's a little shorter each time. Notably, Kyle Tenno is a little bit like, these are guards, but he's still a little bit like, like keeping a guard up and staying close to his goods. All right, Iskan. Yes.
Will you let Kai stay up all night?
If you are doing an activity.
I mean, he's going to study, but sleeping after what he just saw is going to be very hard.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take the point of exhaustion if you'll let me stay up.
I'll allow you to do that. Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty. Escan, go ahead for me and roll an active perception check with disadvantage because of the darkness and the rain.
Which key is it?
It's there somewhere.
It's one of these, damn it. There it is. Whoa, that...
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't
The
know why it
mythical
rolled
3.
but that's a natural 1.
Super weird.
I don't know what happened there.
Why did it roll 3 dice?
Wait, it says roll 2d20. Wait,
I don't know what happened.
It rolled 2d20, took the lowest. And
it
then
might
added
have
to
been
the 6.
super disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it auto applied it, so I'll let you re-roll it. Just make sure you do a straight roll instead of the 3.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Just click perception. Don't worry. Okay. Click it one more time.
So
Okay.
11.
11. All right. As you kind of stay up and keep an watchful eye out, at one point during the night, both the Axebeaks got kind of immediately peek up their beaks and kind of look around and seem kind of on edge for a moment. And you can hear off in the far, far distance like a howl, but it doesn't sound like a wolf's howl. It sounds like some sort of dog howl, but it's really far away to the north.
Is it anything I could attempt to identify?
Knowledge nature.
Buddy.
7.
Some sort of dog, but you're not sure.
That makes sense. I've never been here before.
No.
It's that dog.
Plus, it's
okay.
also being kind of like masked in the rain a little bit.
He'll check on the Axebeaks and kind of calm them down, make sure they're okay, and then once and if they settle down, he'll go back to his post position.
Yeah, eventually Schloff and Hideon eventually calm down and go back to kind of tucking their beaks behind their wings and go back to sleep. And your watch continues without a hitch. It is Captain Snow's turn. So you guys all sleep. Oh my lord, woman. Jesus Christ.
She sees everything.
Oh, but she has disadvantage because she doesn't have dark vision. Oh my fucking god! She just rolled 2 natural 20s. I'm not even joking.
She sees everything.
All things.
Shit, woman.
More like
I
Captain
swear to
Show.
God.
She sees
rolled-
everything.
Dude, it's the rainbow dice. It's too strong.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you, Die Hard
Okay.
Dice.
Admit
Gay dice. I said gay dice.
The ridiculon, just like voiceover. I can see forever.
Okay. Milo, you feel yourself being gently shook awake, and you look up and you see, currently wearing her helmet, Lieutenant Snow.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Hang on a second. Okay. You're right. Watch. I got it.
Yeah, just a heads up. When I was on watch, I saw Torchfire heading not on the road, but towards the north. So I think we're clear. But just in case, keep down low. Okay?
That should be easy for me.
All right. And she goes to sleep in her tent.
She didn't even laugh at my joke.
I like your joke.
Thank you, Bosco.
Thank you,
Got
Ogre.
fam.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
It was like your joke, and he just slams you.
I
with the
like your
great
joke.
one.
Well, bam.
Just
Roll
a,
initiative.
Funny.
a perfectly shaped Milo hole. Okay. Is this straight roll because dark vision or worse?
It is straight roll because of dark vision.
Okay. Perception, right?
Yep.
Please, decent roll, please. That is not decent. That's a 7.
What's with all the 3s tonight, roll 20?
I have not. I've rolled above a 10
It's been
once.
a bad night for most people.
Yeah.
Okay. You keep watch. The rain continues throughout the night, kind of peppering on the tents. And again, you remember that tree that Gaius had a fight with, and why is it suddenly kind of taller?
I told you! I knew it!
And as you kind of get a closer look at it, you notice that the hill that it's under, it's kind of lifted just slightly.
We are not privy to knowledge of the Earth Elemental, correct? Aside from Escan.
Only Escan knows, yeah.
Okay. I'm so tired of the ground around here constantly shaking. God, makes me miss home. Farm size was a farm size. He's just mumbling to himself at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Richard's just taking massive shits in the woods.
And your watch ends without a hitch.
All right.
I'm cursed to be onto things at all times. It's fucking...
I guess that would be Gaius' turn then.
All right, Gaius, it's now your turn.
Oh, guys, before we get started, did you want a light source?
I pull out my hooded lantern.
I poke it.
Fuck yeah.
And it gets light for an hour.
Fuck yeah. And whatever time passes with that, I'll just add more oil to it.
You got it. It lasts about an hour, so it does cut deep. It does take a decent chunk of your time, so you don't have to use too much oil.
Cool.
Go ahead for me and just roll a straight perception check with your light source.
Hell yeah. Yep. 10.
Okay. At a certain point, your ears pick up the sound of something moving in the tree line. You kind of turn and look, and you see longhorn deer kind of eating towards the base of some of the trees that just kind of catch the eye of your lantern, like their reflective eyes kind of shimmer back from the lantern light, and then they immediately dart off into the woods and disappear. And I would like...
Tree. Yeah.
Yeah, that tree is slightly taller now. And as dawn dawns, I would like 3 d20 rolls, please.
I guess that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
16, 8, 10.
Okay.
Stop raining.
That's not bad.
Please.
I have excellent news.
It's raining harder.
It's not raining because it's hailing.
It is another cold day, but there is no rain.
Hey.
Oh,
Rain.
And as you guys wake up in the morning, be sure to write off a ration.
Yeah.
The day is yours. Immediately as you guys kind of walk out of your tents, and Gaius, I'd say you probably would be part of this. All of the guards currently are doing like push-ups and exercises being led by Lieutenant Snow.
Oh, so pan, do like a fucking like war movie pan of like everyone doing like sit-ups and push-ups and shit, and then like it snap cuts to Gaius there for no reason. Doing the sets.
PT drills.
You rock that squat regiment. And as you guys all load up, into the caravan. And as you proceed southward, the trees get thicker and thicker. And it's not so much because they're large trees, it's because there's so many of them. It's enough that to make Mira jealous, honestly. There's so many little, like, young trees and sapling trees that are just kind of growing sporadically. And you also notice the ground around them is definitely, like, been, I don't want to say disturbed, because that seems kind of negative, but, like, has been moved around. It doesn't seem to be naturally occurring.
The ground's been worked recently.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially where, like, the youngest saplings appear to be. Anyone who would like to may roll a knowledge nature to determine what might be up.
I want to. I'm gonna dig this hole for myself.
That's a 16 for me.
Nice.
Can I guidance this?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay. Would this be anything I would just know?
You could use a history check, Otho, if you wish.
Alrighty. I will take the history check. It is much better than my nature.
That'll be 17.
Okay.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh my god.
That's not bad, actually.
It's an 11.
Iscan, Gaius, I almost said Task, dude, my brain. Woo! Iscan, Gaius, and Milo, as you kind of look near the little trees, you've been on the terrain of Martorello for a while. It's mostly rock. There is grass, but it's like that's the only thing that seems to permeate here. But as you kind of look towards these trees, there's dirt here. And it looks very intentional. Milo and Isken in particular, you get the sense that this was intentionally brought here. This was clearly not naturally occurring here. The dirt is not naturally occurring.
This is all man-made.
Where did they get the dirt?
Otho, you know that a lot of the terraforming of Martorello, there is just essentially a giant pile of dirt that exists outside of Martorello. And you get sort of piece it together that maybe this is some of that dirt.
We just happen to have a lot of dirt near Martorello.
And you just hold it all the way out here?
He just shrugs.
Huh.
Sorry, I was looking back and I thought I saw 2 red kobolds and then they blinked out of existence.
Yeah.
Nemesis and Ruby just appear and then blink away.
You need to lay off the lollipops.
Never.
Lieutenant Snow goes, "Hey, we're here! Rosco Air!" You can see large wooden homes and warehouses kind of cresting over, dwarfing these tiny little trees that are growing in these sort of plotted ground spots. And you can hear the far-off sound of hammering on wood, the shouting of men, and the squeaking of metal pulleys and rope. As you walk inside of the city itself, let me grab some ambience for that.
Yeah.
You guys have made it into Rosco Air.
With all this dirt, and you guys wouldn't let me make Fort Dort super.
It was mud.
We work with what we have.
Sludge.
You see, you kind of have to rub your eyes and blink a few times to look. You see a boat.
Oh.
You see a half-finished galleon ship currently dwarfing the buildings at the moment. And you can see men riding up and down pulleys, hammering on wood and measuring out the masts and the rigging and running around like chickens with their heads cut off, like discussing and looking over things. You also see some smaller vessels, more pleasure cruise type vessels for noble houses currently being built with beautiful bright blue paints and lacquered sort of railings and masts of beautiful hewn wood currently in the works. As you kind of walk through, it's a very open space compared to Madiamond and Quincunx. It's incredibly spread out and open, with buildings kind of not really making up a city center. It's just sort of these long, wide roads. And you can tell why they're wide, as you see large draft horses, probably 4 to a cart, loading large lumber as well as many other heavy materials through town. The poor Axebeaks kind of squawk nervously as they are almost trampled by these horses a few times, and Rebu's kind of struggling to stay on the road when these workers are kind of making their way through.
Just to confirm, we can't see the ocean from here, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, Rabu, maybe it'd be best if you take the
Yeah. I'm gonna figure this out. You guys find us an in room. And kind of lashes, and the Axebeaks kind of sully forward. And as you move,
I was gonna say, where should we meet up?
At the inn. I'll find you.
All right then.
This place is not too big.
Shrugs. All right, if he knows what he's doing.
Hands actually just steps off of the back of the cart as it makes its way off, and Hands kind of turns and goes,
"I like this place."
Iskan is currently checking the map that he has with the measurement of where Martorello is supposed to be, and like looking around and then looking back at the map. I don't understand. We are way too far away from the ocean for these boats to be here. How do they get them to the city?
I guess they got really strong horses or something.
It's the wood, I would have to imagine.
It's a 3 days journey.
Gaius is not paying attention to you guys. He's too busy, like, being in awe of the ships the first time he's ever seen one.
Yeah, they're huge.
Well, I guess we shouldn't just stand around. Maybe we should secure ourselves some lodging and maybe purchase a few things. I could probably use some more rations.
Yeah, okay.
As you guys make... No, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, Iskana, you alright?
I'm just really confused.
Don't worry about it too much.
It's just inefficient.
I mean, it's gonna trail off into a conversation of, well, there's a lot of inefficient things around.
Yeah.
Oh. We press on.
You got it. As you guys press on, the houses here are very, like, adorably rustic in, like, they're made out of old ship parts. They're actually made out of, like, you can tell some of the houses are old boats that have been repurposed into, like, the front walls of buildings and establishments. There's a few little antique shops. There's a paddle shop for all your paddle needs.
Oh God, all of them?
All of your needs.
Oh,
Dude,
Jesus Christ, we found the warehouse.
Bro, this is just
That
fucking
means they
Point
have
Pleasant, New
cricket
Jersey.
It is a... You ever been to, like, a kayak store?
No.
Yes,
No.
actually.
Okay, this is gonna be very Canadian, and I'm very sorry, but if you've ever been to, like, a canoe store or, like, a kayaking outdoor, like, mountain climbing store, it's like that, but a town is the best way to
Okay.
describe the general sort of feeling of this location.
I've been to REI, so I kind of get that.
I think this would be like a really big Bass Pro shop.
Yeah, actually, kind of that without, like, minus a lot of the fishing and more of just the boat part.
Yeah.
You see various different people here too. You see quite a few elves, surprisingly. Half elves, a couple dwarves, not a ton of dwarves, many humans, a few tabaxi, quite a few dragonborn, specifically of the blue and the bronze variety. Connor, I hate you so much. I hate you so much. For context, Connor just posted a yaoi paddle in our group
You
chat.
said
It's a yaoi paddle rack!
You said all of them.
Several varieties.
I said needs, not wants.
Hey, some
Hold
people
on.
need
Doesn't
You
those.
call it
matter
a want.
perspective.
Some of us call it a need, all right?
I'm gonna shame all of you. I don't care.
Also, what does seme mean?
Shut up!
Well,
No.
Fuck off,
Connor,
Gaijin!
Connor.
It's an Eastern Islands term.
Hey, Connor.
Uh-huh.
You took care of my murder hobo boner earlier. Do you want me to help you this time?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
God.
I lost my train of thought really hard.
Paddles.
Pro bass fishing town. We were trying to find an inn.
You
Dragonborn.
got-
Dragonborns.
yeah,
Lots
yeah.
of dragonborns.
There are a lot of dragonborns. You also see a few kenku as well. And you also see a couple hobgoblins, which is kind of surprising, but you do see quite a few hobgoblins. And you also see some individuals who seem to be quite strong, being accompanied by what appears to be like high-ranking land guards. Like they seem to be an entourage of their own. And you notice that these men in particular have like currently not lash, but like chains like on their wrists, specifically like manacles that have just been loosened. And they're currently smoking like pipes and talking, but they're having a close guard eye on them from.
So kind of like Kratos.
Yeah, but like you get the sense that these could be shackled up if necessary, but right now they're just loosened. But they have a guard currently watching them close by, almost like
okay,
a guard. And as you guys kind of make your way through, I would like choose one amongst you to find a potential place to lodge.
That would be an investigation?
That would be an investigation, yeah.
Don't let it be me.
Yeah, please
Might
not
end up
me.
being me.
I'll do it. Everyone sounds so unwilling.
No,
to
anyone?
find
No, not
it.
Mark. Not
Natural
Mark.
20.
Not
Natural
Mark.
20.
Shut your whore mouth, Bosco. Natural 20.
You find an inn called the Anchor's Landing.
so unnecessary. All day, I'm rolling shit and I roll a nat 20 to find an inn.
You did it.
Found the best inn.
Yeah. This
Sorry,
looks
what was the name of
quaint.
the inn again?
Anchor's Landing.
All right.
And it actually has a large anchor hanging from, where you'd usually see a sign. Instead, it's a swaying large anchor that has Anchor's
sick.
Landing actually like engraved on the kind of the curvature of it.
Can
That
you
would be
also
amazing.
spell Rosco Air for me? I don't think
Yes.
I've gotten it spelled this whole time.
That would make an
Rosco.
amazing mace.
Rosco Air.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
You do turn a few heads as you kind of make your way through, but not a ton. But as you guys approach the inn, Lieutenant Snow kind of salutes and goes, "I should report to my superior. Thank you again. We very much appreciate you saving us in our time of need.
Ah, no problem.
If it's not too much trouble, here." And she kind of hands you a little kind of note.
I will peek into this note.
Okay. It says, "I owe these ones one, so should you," with a winky face, and then like it says Lieutenant Snow.
I look at Lieutenant Snow and then look at the end and look back at her. Kind of.
My father is a well-known figure in this town, and if you are perusing any businesses, that should hopefully help you maybe get a good deal.
Milo's eyes goes a little wide. Oh, I'm gonna cook something good tonight.
Anyway, I should probably depart. Safe travels to you. The road south of here should be pretty easy going. Stay vigilant, of course. There's a bit of a criminal nature to the southern roads from here, but I don't know, most time criminals want to rob you, not so much just kill you outright. So
That's understandable. Will you take care of yourself as well?
thank you.
Before you
gives-
leave,
Yeah.
have you come across something that looks like this? And I'll pull out the scimitar with the insignia on the bottom of it.
Kind of walks up and she kind of gives a little nod, like, "Do you mind if I hold it?"
Go for it.
She kind of lifts it up and she swings around. She goes, "No, I haven't. It's a nice make, though." And she kind of tosses it back to you.
Interesting. Well, thank you.
Of course. She kind of gives a salute and she walks off.
Let's go inside.
Yeah.
All right. As you head inside, there's a sort of, you're not nowhere near the ocean, but there's sort of a saltiness inside of the air as you enter inside of this kind of dusty blue interiored rustic inn. Currently it's pretty empty as it is kind of early in the morning, probably 10 a.m. And you see what I could only describe as Popeye the Sailor Dragonborn.
No, Bonnie, you said the fucking code phrase. I am awake now. Tell me about this man instantaneously.
He is kind of got one eye squint shut. He's currently got a pipe in his mouth. He doesn't have the hat. Very like thick-armed dragonborn with like not like bright blue scale, but kind of pastel-y blue scales. Wearing a tank top kind of shirt with stripes. These sort of horizontal deep blue stripes. A baggy pair of brown pants. And he's currently wiping down the counter, and as you guys walk in, he goes, "Hey, what can I do you for?"
Monty, I'm sorry. Popeye the Sailor Man is my favorite character of all time.
I know.
My grandfather is the main reason why I love cartoons. God bless him. I love this.
Well, we're looking to maybe get some rooms.
All right, Ian. How many rooms are you looking for?
Does a mental count? Oh God, we need 8.
8 rooms. That's quite a few people.
Oh, I'm actually checking above game. Is it 8 or is it 9?
Hans doesn't show up, so you don't have to count for Hans.
Okay, so there's 5 of us plus Rebu and the 3 other dudes.
Mm-hmm.
So 9.
Yeah, so 9.
Okay. We need room for 9?
I'm afraid I only got 7 rooms at the moment.
I mean, some of us could bunk up.
They're nice rooms. I could provide some extra blankets if you need them.
Yes, me and Bracky could double up.
Yeah, I guess that'll work.
And he said, all right, here we go. We'll got you down for 7 rooms then. Let's
How
see.
much would that be?
Each room is a gold piece per night.
Looks around at everybody else.
I mean,
don't think we'll
we
be
can
staying
also
here long.
we can all supply for ourselves at that point.
Yeah.
Also, your escorts, the people you're escorting, they'll cover themselves. You don't have to pay for them.
Yep, that's what I
Cool.
figured.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So a gold down.
Well,
Assuming they each have their own room, that's 3 rooms down. So we need, as a group, to supply 4 gold?
Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
so I'll
I
put
imagine
down
the
for
brothers will split it, so the rest of us will do 1 gold apiece, yeah?
Yeah, I'll put one down.
that'll cover food and water and all that lovely business, but not drinks. You need to pay for the drinks. Ale don't grow on trees.
Of course.
At least, not all of it does. Only
What?
some of it.
It does?
Yeah, what?
Apricot wine and other honey wines, because bees make the... You know what I mean. Your rooms are done. You're good to go.
Connor, I'll cover the room.
All right.
I want to see who else is in the bar.
I think he just
I'd
suggested that bees
just
grow on
this man.
trees.
It's just him.
Yeah, it's early morning, so there's no one in here right now. It's like 10 a.m.
Okay. I beg your pardon. I'm sorry. I've never been this close to a shoreline before, as grand as this. What can you tell us about the giant wooden platforms being built?
You mean the boats?
Yeah?
Hey, yeah, you're not from here, eh?
No?
Oh, well, welcome to Rosco Air, named after the first pioneer of Monteralo, said to have been the first ocean lord, eh? This here is the shipyard. Many of the ocean lords have their boats built here and then transported later.
They're so large. How are they transported?
Some folk under their employ have a magical touch. And if that don't work, they just break them apart and rebuild them back on the coastline in the Great Port Monteralo.
It's so inefficient.
The more I hear about this ocean business, the more I'm just so intrigued.
Right? It used to be that they would make boats in Monteralo, but as the land's become a bit more tumultuous, it's changed around quite a bit. That and with Eastonvale being cut off from the mainland, well, now we have to import all our wood, and it's a whole nightmarish affair. Not many boats being built nowadays. Not that you'd want to sail anyway, with the dead crawling aboard.
Have you heard any stories about that?
Yeah, plenty. Men being drowned at sea. These bloated old dead pirates and sailors alike crawling about the boat, lamentating the living, tearing them flesh asunder. Aye, it's something of horror tales, boy. And the more and more it happens, the less and less those sailors go out to sea. Unless you're an ocean lord under their employ, in that case you're safe, or at least safe enough. Until the tides turn against us, and the truly dead things come to surface.
You know, speaking of, have you heard any stories or legends about what might be causing all that? Like some kind of pirate, undead skeleton lord or something like that?
It's Blightwing, it is. Blightwing and the plague are connected, like brother and sister be connected by blood. It is he who hearkened in the ash plague to this land and beyond, and it's by he that it perpetuates curse in the land for his fate.
Oh my god, this place is awesome.
There are rumors by those of holy men, eh? He kind of leans in, the eyes still squinted shut. That until that Draco Lich is felled, we'll never be released of this curse.
I guess it would take some pretty rough and tumble fellas to take care of that, eh?
It would take fools and a miracle. That's what it would take.
Side eyes to everyone.
Well, we got one of those covered.
Yeah.
But anyway, it doesn't seem that you're here for horror stories, are you?
I mean, it's always nice to get some information. Some rumors, something interesting worth hearing.
Certainly. Well, go on, ask.
Well, are there any people of interest or events that go on in this town that you find interesting?
There's boat building if you're interested in work that way, making boats. There's plenty of bounty hunters looking for things. I did hear a really interesting rumor, though.
Ooh.
But
Great tell.
it's a rich man's rumor, you know. Only rich people get to know it. And he kind of gives you a bit of a wink.
I put him a gold.
And this man just got a bit richer now, didn't it? A thief made his way through town not about a while back, named Draymond Brock, famous thief of these lands.
Raymond Brock.
Apparently, he stole a magic brooch from a noble curio collector named Tanya Wave Wobble. An eclectic gnome woman she is, collecting all manner of bits and bobs, but this one's really got her knickers in a twist.
What was the magic in question?
It is said that this brooch could make things big or small. But something so simple would be worth so much as 500 gold for its safe return. I know. There are some who say that Draymond Brock stole it for another purpose. They say it's a key to something.
Oh my god, guys, it's just beyond himself at this point. This is fucking awesome.
What could it possibly... What a key to what exactly?
A vault. A vault of the ancient mage war.
What?
We've heard about that, haven't we?
Yep. And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh,
God damn it!
Bye, Austin.
Bye, Austin.
Oh, nautical nonsense be something I fucking wish. Bye, Austin.
So you better drop on the deck and flop like a fish.
You
Bye,
got me
Austin.
hard with that one, Monty. That was mean. I was like leaned forward in my chair, like taking notes. I'm like, this is so good. And you're
Bro,
like,
this is
that's where we
fucking
caught it.
awesome.
Fuck.
Yep, gotta play next week to learn more.
Oh, dip.
You mean I have to play more D&D? Oh, man.
Oh,
Surprise, Monty.
Oh, Chad
It's
is very
next week
upset.
already. Surprise. It's next week now.
Surprise time. It happened. Let me play.
You
Joke's
guys are
on
really...
you.
You guys are 3 days away from Mararala, by the way.
I know.
Yeah, I
Yes.
fuck. What nautical shit?
We might very well get there next session.
You might,
What?
yeah.
What nautical stuff?
I have to say, joke's on you. I have a lot of editing to do tomorrow, so I need to go to bed soon.
Chat, hey everyone, Chris Zito from the Unexpectables here. You may not know this.
Hi.
As someone who's as a son of a bunch of folks who actually do a lot of sailing and a lot of nautical stuff back over on the East Coast, nautical stuff is kind of my thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of my bread and butter, and I fucking love it to tears.
Well, guess we'll just have to find
This
out.
feels
next
like a
week.
natural stopping point.
I mean, I'm freaking down.
Yeah, dude.
Do you guys remember where the last time you've heard the Great Mage were referred to us?
Yeah.
a couple sessions back. Yeah.
Yes.
Was it in Acorn we heard it?
It was. It was in
Yeah.
the book that Kai got, but only Kai knows this.
How much seawater is in your veins? A fucking, like... Bro,
Do you
listen,
not hear how salty Zito is on the best of days?
You have to fucking understand something, my guy. I start at level sloop and hit my way up to gunboat very quickly.
Oh,
Well,
boy.
if Baja Blast runs through my veins, Ocean Water runs through Zito's.
Before Zito pickles his own blood cells, we ought to go ahead and de-introduce ourselves. Here I go. Gaijin Goomba, where can I find you?
Oh, you know where to find me. I'm still up to my weeb crap. Working on a Witch Ninja for the movie Three Ninjas. You will not want to miss that. It's 20 minutes long. And yeah, there's a lot to say about that. Aside from that, more build streams, paint streams coming soon. Couple indies coming out. Oh, I didn't mention, there's an SD Gundam game coming out in the not too distant future. I think the 24th. I will be streaming the hell out of that because it reminds me of Gundam Breaker or Gundam vs. Gundam, and I freaking love that franchise. So, more weebness ahoy. That's me.
All right. Mark Allen Jr., where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me on twitter.com at Mark Allen Jr., here on Twitch at Aeon Protect Gaming. Follow my fat sleepy cat bunny on Instagram at Chonk4Life. I'm a sad boy because we have to stop, but it's okay. Watch anime, watch Shoot Go to the Future, watch Remake Our Life. You'll hear me in those if you watch them in English. It's great. Potentially no stream tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out what to do. I may do it earlier in the day. I've got a session in the evening, so my normal streaming hours will not be possible. Some storm activity tomorrow. I have to do some research and see if it's worth covering. We'll figure it out. But check me on Twitter tomorrow morning, and you'll know what I'm planning to do. Other than that, I'll see you guys on Saturday for some more Digimon Survive, which will actually happen this time. I promise.
Oh, boy.
And then, yeah, next Tuesday, more Sonic 06 with my friends LJ and Level 1 EV. So come on by to watch me descend even further into madness. That's it for me.
Woohoo! All right, Zito, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
Twitch.tv/Zito, played a whole shitload of indie games, and I only just remembered that tomorrow Curse to Golf comes out. It is roguelike card deck building golf. It sounds stupid, but it's amazing. I have to show it off on Friday before carts. Carts will happen. I got 2 new characters put in. Bout is still being worked on. I actually think I can get 2 pages set out very, very soon, so double whammy for that. Also looking into getting an actual website for Bout, because now it's starting to get a little bit too professional for just posting it on Twitter. Homebrew stuff. We get 3 new true elemental races coming out, one of them being a race made of pure electrum. I'm not kidding.
Huh. So that's what they do with all that useless currency.
Hell yeah. And the best part is they got the Midas touch on default, so you can turn stuff into gold. As long as it's not magical, of course. And beyond that, Spelljammer is out. And to celebrate it, I'm working on a new Aloysius' Guide to Social Acceptance volume that has to do primarily with Spelljammer stuff. Have you ever heard of a Nyogi? The little eel crab thingamabobs that take over your mind? Did you know that in Spelljammer, there were actually good guy versions that just were really big into being captains of industry in selling shit? Well, guess what? I'm making those bad boys playable. Why? Who knows? I don't know. It's because it's Spelljammer. I kind of like it a lot. That's me.
All right. Monty, where can they find you, and what are you up to?
You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. Tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm feeling better, I'm feeling a little feverish again. Should be more Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We're currently doing some adventures in Waterdeep Dragon Heist, kind of Waterdeep anyway. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. And then you can find me hopefully this Sunday doing Majora's Mask if I can get the VOD uploaded first, because I want to get the VOD up before I play more. I finished Snow Peak Temple. It was great and bad. It had some really good moments in it, and I really liked it. But oh my god, some of the rolling around as a Goron controls were actually the worst thing in the world.
Yeah, it's made of very high peaks and valleys, that stage.
Oh boy, it is. But we're on to the next area, which I think is Great Bay, which I've never seen actually. So that'll be really, really interesting.
Oh, it's gonna be good.
Oh, hell
yes,
yeah.
the Great Pirate Bay.
And then at some point, hopefully, I want to do an unboxing stream because I got the Yawning Portal Tavern set from Shay and her family because they're insane. It's a really big, it's a huge box. It's like twice as big as Goblin is. Like, it's a massive box. It's huge, size of a suitcase. So I'm hoping to be like a young child on Christmas and open up and give it a little peeky poo. But that is it for me.
Alrighty. Bosco, where can they find you and what are you up to?
You can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter, and right here on twitch.tv/EdwardBosco. Go check out America's Got Talent. My buddy Gabriel Brown made it to the top 5, and while he didn't get it to the finals, he actually did a really good job, so check it out.
Hell yes.
Alright, they can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube.com/DistortionDevil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Pretty much the same schedule as usual, as far as I know. Going to be gearing up to play some Shadow of the Colossus here soon.
God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus. You gotta let me know when you play. I want to watch you explore and experience it.
Yeah,
Good
it'll
one.
probably be on Tuesdays. As soon as I can get it set up on my PS4.
That's
I'm very sorry. Very sorry. Yes. Also, be sure to check out my DM's Guild. The Treasure Hunter Conclave for the Ranger is in the works. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, I think that's about it for me.
Do we have a sponsor for this show?
I think so. I think there might be Die Hard Dice.
Die Hard Dice! Monty.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, God.
It happens
there it
every
goes.
time. Here you go. Hang
I
on.
shook
got
too
you covered.
rigorously.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, God. I'm shaking too much and I'm losing dice.
Stop.
You gotta get like a little baggie like me.
No, why would I not shake my Die Hard dice in my beautiful velvet Die Hard dice tray?
Because you keep dropping them.
That's my fault, not the dice trays.
I see. Well,
It's more fall.
you can get your own dice and dice tray to shake. If you head on over to dieharddice.com, use the code Unexpectables ! You can save 10% on your order when you shop at dieharddice.com. Some of that money gets thrown back to us so we can keep making shows like this. Yeah. And we also got some wonderful people to thank for their business. We've got Roto Ryu, thank you for the 27 months of Prime. Skyrim Luigi, thank you for gifting 2 subs to the community.
Yes.
Shiny Lamp, thank you for the 29 months. Unexpectables is the best thing to listen to as I fish in Final Fantasy 14.
Fuck yeah, the best minigame ever. Best job. What the fuck is a dragoon? Never heard of it. Fishing.
It's weird because all the crafting and gathering is really fun in Final Fantasy 14, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't.
Also, I realized I have to switch over the music.
Nope, it's just been a nice little shipyard with occasional thunder. It's been great.
Hey, look what I have in this bag. It's a ferret.
Let him out.
Oh man, I'm out.
There he is. He's so.
Oh, he's so industrious.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Shiny Lamp, thank you for the 29 months. JJ Get, thank you for the 5 months. Rain, go away, come again. Actually, don't come back.
I like green.
Archangel Azrael, thank you for the 16 months. Zeon the Blue Dragon, thank you for the 26 months of Prime. Hello, Unexpectables. I'm happy to say I did a full recovery from my strep throat and COVID. Hopefully you guys get amazing rolls and go kick some grass.
What a
Gosh,
combo. Hope he's feeling better.
I can't imagine having both of those at the same time. I would just lay down and die.
Yeah.
Glad you got through it. Archmage Ghost Dragon, thank you for the 13 months. Ace Bounty, thank you for the 10 bits. Anyone else in the cast? Rock, paper, scissors. Or rock, paper, or scissors. Paper. They never expect you to throw out paper on the first.
Joke's on you. I throw out scissors.
Siver.
Scissors.
I use gun.
Zinli, I think for the 100 bits. I saw what Connor did there with the Glen Cairn last name. Well played, you nerd.
I think we did these already. I think
Yeah.
Brawl Kaiser.
Brawl Kaiser. Here we go. Brawl Kaiser, I think for the 100 bits. So, Ed, hi, by the way. Would you say that this game you are celebrating the anniversary of is an amazing experience, or is Dust okay?
Dust is a really, really cool game, and I would highly recommend you play it.
Dust is amazing. It's one of the first times legitimately that Bosco impressed me. And that sounds mean, but genuinely, like, go check it out.
Dust has sort of like a legacy behind it.
Mm-hmm.
After it was released all those years ago.
It was one of the first games that I did, Erica Mendez did, Xander Mobus did, Amber Lee Connors did. Like, if you look at the cast list, it's the first or second project for a lot of Justin Briner, first role.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's in My Hero. He's the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Deku. So there you go.
A big start for a lot of voice actors.
Oh yeah.
Where was I? Alpha Rabbit, thank you for the 1,000 bits. This isn't ordinary paper. It's been folded 1,000 times. It can slice through a building.
Amazing.
The Fabulous Gay Bear, thank you for the 28 months. Burnout Vaughn, thank you for the 100 bits. Kai was offsides and didn't assume a proper 3-point stance. 15-yard penalty, first down.
First of all, we run a 3-4 defense, so he was in an upright stance, and I'm going to challenge that because he did not go over the line of scrimmage. He got out of the neutral zone before they hiked the ball.
Yeah, and one of them was an ogre. I'm pretty sure that's off limits. The Perkicides, I think the 100 bits. Somebody once told me episode title, "The World is Gonna Roll Me."
I kind of like that.
Tyrant Chaos, thank you for the 29 months. Hey Boy, thank you for the 4 months. Searing heat and humidity again. Ah, yes. Great combination. Everyone loves it. Mad Wombat Man, thank you for the 24 months. First time I've gotten to watch live in many ages. May the roles be kinder to you than they are to me. They weren't.
Yeah, voice today sucked.
Ellie Kit, thank you for the 100 bits. Title suggestion, that's so inefficient. Zenlita, thank you for the 100 bits. It's a shame they couldn't build another fort to sleep in. It looks like this trip is a Fort Dort minus.
This is the meme, guys. We did it.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Title suggestion, the dullest tool in the shed.
Yeah, we do need an episode title.
CG!
The third one suggested?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the 100
Oh my
bits.
god. Anti-Viking just said, I just saw it suggested earlier, episode title, French Prince of Rosco Air.
Oh,
But we have no princes.
there's no prince.
Episode title, It's Not Over
If
Yet.
you-
I like that! I like that a lot!
I like that too.
It's not ogre yet.
I like that. It's not Ogre yet. I like that a lot.
It's not ogre yet.
I like that a lot.
Ooh, Zizu, Jesus, Captain Crunch. Oh no.
Oh, no! Oh!
Amazing.
Oofta.
Captain Horatio Magellan Crunch.
I hate that that's his name.
That's his full
Yeah.
name! Oh my god, that's right. That's
Yep.
his full name.
So stupid.
How do you know these things?
I was a very bored child.
It's an interesting conversation to have not while streaming.
CG, thank you for the 100 bits. Man, poor Kenny. He just got cleared to wrestle, and then he gets turned into paste.
Oh.
I appreciate you.
Rest in peace, Kenny Omega.
I get your reference, and I am happy.
Got smaged. Shinichi Kid, thank you for the 100 bits. Like Tabuya, 123, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, The Sailor's Way. Dice Goblin Supreme, thank you for the 100 bits. Episode title, ah shit, here we go again. I think the algorithm would power slam us.
That one might not. That one
If
might
we
not.
put a
Yeah.
funny swear word in our title.
Yeah, I think we would get in trouble with that one.
Yes. Episode title in which we say the fucker word.
No.
Bob, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey Gaijin, Oni video win.
What Oni? That's like saying do a video on a blade of grass. Like which one, Chief?
Hey Gaijin, video on Japan when?
Saturday. Weren't you paying attention?
Oh, okay. Cool.
No.
Zito, did you get Spelljammer yet?
Yes, I told you already.
Just tell them again, forehead, forever and ever and ever.
Zito got Spelljammer and the special edition. There.
Now say it again. The one guy wasn't paying attention.
No.
Moving on.
I want chocolate.
Like to be a 123. Thank you for the 45 bits. Episode title suggestion: a paddle for every occasion.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh yeah!
Protoss 103. Thank you for the 5 bits. Didn't watch the last stream, Monty, but did you get all the fairies in Snow Peak?
No. My mission status for Snow Peak was to fucking survive. I'll be going back anyway. I have to go back.
I think
and do some
you
stuff
have
there.
to go back. Fortunately, you can skip straight to the boss, I believe.
Yeah, you can.
Protoss 103. Oh, yeah. Divine Devil, thank you for the 27 months. And Bubba Bob, thank you for the 500 bits to elaborate Grekel's Oni arc.
I'm working on it.
Oh, it's coming.
I think he wants to know if I got Spelljammer though.
Oh my god, Zito,
Yeah,
please.
Zito, did you get Spelljammer?
What I go through!
Yeah, but don't subject the rest of us to it.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
I'm going to TP your door.
Connor,
Because you don't
continue.
have a roof.
That's it, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
is that
I
it?
gotta-
Okay.
I gotta go look up the newest book, Read Butter.
Real friends share their pain.
Okay. Who would we like to raid?
Anyone but Thero.
I have a couple of suggestions.
I have Paper Box House, but he currently has 69 viewers, and I
I'm
don't
still
want
good with it. I'm still good with it. Do it.
I have
Ruin it.
others.
Who do you have, Zito?
I got my friend Mar. I got a friend of mine, Imakuni, and yeah, those two. And then there was Alfred.
How many viewers do they have?
Mar currently is at 103, and Imakuni is at 163.
So Alfred has the least at 69.
Yeah,
Nice.
Alfred's at 69.
Nice.
Well, we
I
can't
think-
raid him. That's too perfect.
Well, I think we're gonna raid him. I think we're gonna ruin it.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh my god,
'Cause
raid
he's-
message, a paddle for every occasion.
A paddle for every
I've-
occasion. That's the name. Let's do it.
Oh my lord.
A paddle for every occasion.
I think our raid message should be we ruined it. We ruined the nice, but a paddle for every occasion it is.
I feel like that one's gonna fit way better.
Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Friends.
Nautical nuts would be something you wish.
SpongeBob SquarePants.